Hey everyone, how are y'all? Elsie, how are you tonight? Betty Joe, how are you? Hey Libra Moon, how are you? Alright, y'all don't forget to hit the thumbs up. Put your chat on live chat. That way y'all can see all the good comments. Hey Sarah Beth, how are you? How was everyone's 4th of July? Hey Lisa K, how are you? All my stuff in here. Sarah Beth, yes ma'am, I'm doing good. Just trying to stay cool because it is like an oven here in Louisiana. We're all burning up. Waiting on the hurricane to get here. Lisa K, it's good to see you. All right, so I'm not going to pin the email tonight. It's in the chat. If y'all need it for anything, just let me know and I will drop it again. Sarah Beth, it's supposed to make landfall in Texas, like South Texas, and then turn and come up into like Northwest Louisiana. I think by the end, it's going to be a tropical depression. Hopefully, anyway. Lisa K, you need refuge from the crazies. Seems like I've been missing all the drama on YouTube lately. I've seen a little bit of it the other day. My night bulb is on time tonight. Okay, so for those who has been following along with the Nikki McCain case, did y'all see where her husband, like the charges were dropped against him? Hey Dan, how are you? So you need to send me your mailing address and the email. Okay, Dan. I'll make myself a note so I don't forget. Yeah, Sarah Beth, I don't think it's going to be too bad. I think 40, 50 mile per hour winds. That's probably that and a lot of rain. That's probably be all we get here. Hopefully, anyway. So, anyway, Nikki McCain's husband was supposed to go to court yesterday on July 5th. And because Nikki has not been found, she's the lady that's from Redding, went missing or was last seen in Redding, California. When she was supposed to be taking her mother in law's car back to her mother in law's house. Allegedly got picked up by an Uber, taken back to her house, and then all of a sudden she goes missing. Her truck is found a few days later, burned and abandoned. So her husband, Tyler, was supposed to go to court yesterday for a DV case. I have read the reports from that case. He blacked both of her eyes. He assaulted her really badly, tied her up, hands and ankles. Would have been facing jail time, but because they can't find Nikki, the charges were dropped. Hey, Avery, how are you? And then, like a couple of days before he's supposed to go to court, his property catches on fire, allegedly from him parking a car on dry grass, which I know can start a fire. I just think it's a coincidence, though, that just a few days before his court appearance, his property catches on fire. Avery, I hope so. But I mean, is it going to be whenever, if they do find Nikki? Hey, Lady V, how are you? And Lady V, you are muted if you're talking.
Sorry, I was muted. Hello, how are you?
I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm good. How was your fourth?
It was good. I ate too much,
Good.
but it was really good.
That's part of it, right?
Oh yeah, we was
I
we
had to
went to my
start
aunt's
restart my
house.
computer. What are we talking about?
I was going over the Nikki McCain
Oh, go
case.
ahead.
She's
I'm
the
sorry. No,
lady.
I
No, 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 you're good. It's just her husband. He was he had DV charges on him from some stuff that he had done to her a couple of years ago, and he was supposed to go to court
mm-hmm.
yesterday for these charges, but because she has not been found, they dropped the charges. And basically, the DA
Oh,
said we tried everything that we possibly could to move forward with this case without Nikki being here. But now, at this time, for it to move forward, we need her here. And she's nowhere to be found. And all of a sudden, like I believe it was
hmm.
July 2nd or 3rd, his property catches on fire. I'm wondering if he did it on purpose. They're claiming it was from like a faulty catalytic converter on his car, and him parking in dry grass, which I do understand happens, but it just seems kind of funny that it
Yeah.
happened like a few days before he's supposed to go to court. And in this fire, was any evidence destroyed?
So
It's
apparently they don't have enough to prove that she's no longer living.
no, there's nobody knows. I think he does. I think the husband knows what happened to her. I think whatever happened to her, I think it was done at his hands. I think he's the one that had her vehicle, either he did it or had someone else to do it, take her vehicle off and abandon it and burn it. And I think he completely has everything to do with her missing. But there's no updates as to where she's at, what happened to her, if she's alive, if she's deceased, anything like that. And I
Do you have
read the
pictures?
yes. Hold on, let me grab
I'm
them real quick.
I'm sorry. I've been like running with the chicken with my head cut off. There's been so many things happen in the last few days. I have to see a picture. I'm so visual.
Okay, let me see if I can find the one that I had of her. Maybe I must screenshot. It's just it's a sad case because this lady has 4 kids,
Oh
and
man.
you know, sh her kids want her home.
Well, yeah. How old are they?
I don't think they're. I don't know. I haven't seen an age, but in the report it said that they didn't live at home with her and her husband.
Hmm.
So I don't know if they're grown or or what. But her and the husband, whenever this, hey, Madam Mom, whenever this report was done, they had been married for 16 years. So I don't know if they're
Hmm.
older and they just don't live with them. Okay, here's her picture.
somehow or other, I think I missed this one. Hi, guys. Hi, Avery. Hi, Princess Lena. Everybody. I must have missed this one.
I
I'm sorry.
talked
It's been
about it.
crazy at work.
No, you're good. I talked about it. Trying to think what night it was.
Sorry. Cat's meows typing under the covers in the dark. I'm laughing with you. I've done that before. Oh, please don't see me.
Hey, Liza, how are you? Okay, so Lieberman said her sister said that they're with family because of his abuse. Okay, well, I know in the report that I read today, back from when this happened, he just all of a sudden jumped on her. It was just him and her at home. He jumps on her. He ties her hands together. He ties her legs together. Uh, hits on her physically, mentally, emotionally abuses her, blacks both of her eyes.
Oh my
He
gosh.
he walks out of the bedroom where this was going on, and she saw that opportunity to try to get loose from the tape. And hey, Princess Lena, and grab a house coat or a robe that had her car keys in it, and she took off running for her car. And when she got to her car and was leaving, he jumps on the hood of her car trying to stop her, and she was able to get to her sister's house. And her sister then took her to the emergency room, and they called police, and the report was made. And he was arrested, which is what he was supposed to be going to court for yesterday. And then the charges get dropped.
May 17th. Man, this is like, what, 2 months ago?
Yeah, going on 2 months.
Wow.
A little over 2.5 months ago.
She's beautiful.
Yes.
Of course, they always are. And it doesn't make any difference. It's just, I don't know. Why do we always say that? I don't know. But she is beautiful.
And she's very pretty. And the night that she went missing, she had sent her, which it has it right here on the flyer. She was on her way to her mother-in-law's house to drop the mother-in-law's car back off. She lets her sister know that's where she's at. The sister is at the emergency room with another family member, and that's the last time the sister hears from her.
And her mother-in-law's house was next to the Wind River Casino.
Yes.
Wow. Boy, it sounds like she went through some terrible stuff. Poor thing.
Oh, the police report, I'm not going to read it on here. It's pretty graphic in some of the stuff that he done to her. But I will put it in Discord.
Okay.
Hey Avery, how are you?
If you put me up on the screen, I'll do the DV sign. If you want me to.
Yeah, you'll have to cut your camera on, and let me see.
Okay.
If I can.
Sorry, guys. I'm a mess.
Okay, there we go.
Okay. So if you're ever in any situation where you need help, you just go like this. You know, you're talking and you just go like this. Okay. That means you need help. Period. Domestic violence is what it's for, but anytime you need help. If you see somebody do that, you do not intervene. You call the police, get a hold of somebody that can come in and take care of it, okay? But if you ever see anybody do that or you're in trouble, that's what you do. Love you guys.
Thank you, ma'am.
I just think it's a good idea to do that every once in a while.
Oh yeah, everybody needs to know.
Ooh, Avery.
The hand signal.
Hi.
Avery, how are you?
I had you zoomed in on my iPad, and it was on you, Avery, and it was like, ooh, she pretty.
I've been studying this case because I'm doing an episode on this case. So I've been studying it. Like I even had Princess Lena and Metamom helping me research information on it. But
you, Lady V?
You okay?
I was just like, what about me?
Oh, you were busy studying for your nail
Oh,
exam.
honey, I'm way too busy. I'm just picking on you. I'm in an ornery
Oh.
mood tonight.
Oh, dang it. See, squirrel. Okay. Oh man. Oh, that's what it was. So they did dismiss the charges, but they dismissed them with prejudice. So they can refile.
Yes.
So I was really happy about that because I don't really think that's a bad idea, and I think that I really think that they're going to have bigger charges coming for him. And I did see where he actually gave 3 different stories to the police about her truck. He admitted that he dumped her truck, but he changed the story.
Dang, I
And
missed that.
yeah, he did admit to the police that he dumped her truck. But his name is on the truck too, so it's not like the police could really do anything. But he changed the story up three different times about why, the truck ended up where it was. And he claims he knows nothing about it, catching on fire.
Mm-hmm. I'm sure he don't. Just so happened her truck caught on fire. His property caught on fire.
Good Lord. You know that's not an accident.
Yeah.
Well, okay, so there were some people that were in the grocery store that overheard him. Well, this is what they say. This is just what these people say, that they overheard him saying that he was going home to set his house on fire. That's what they told the police,
Wow.
that they overheard him say that. But I mean, I don't know why he would say that,
Why he would admit that?
Yeah, just incriminate himself like that.
Libra Moon. Okay, I know which one you're talking about. Brian Enton actually went down there to the Bahamas to
Oh, of course he did.
talk about that case. It was what's her name? Taylor Casey. She went missing in the yoga retreat down there.
Mm-hmm.
And I've seen where Brian Enton had went down there to the retreat and was, I guess, talking to people.
He got to go to the Bahamas. I need to become a traveling journalist. I want to go to the Bahamas.
Traveling podcast. Podcat. I can't say it. Never mind.
Hey, just on. But anyway, it doesn't surprise me that his story changed on, abandoning the vehicle. I guess I had completely missed that part of him admitting to it. But I don't. What was what was the actual reason why did he get rid of it? You got your wife is missing, the mother of your kids.
Mm-hmm.
So why would you get rid of her vehicle?
Because you used it.
I've put in for a FOIA.
They're gonna turn you down.
That's what I'm thinking because it's an open investigation. But I did put in for it just for the truck, for the avalanche. But because I can't, so I have found in numerous articles and such where it stated that he admitted to the police that he dumped the truck, that he changed the story 3 times, but I can't find what his story was the 3 different times. So I did, put in a FOIA, but because it's, her disappearance is an ongoing investigation, it probably is going to get denied.
Well,
Lisa wants to know if this was his first DV report.
No.
Hi, Betty Joe.
He has an arrest record, so both him and his brother have both been arrested in the past for domestic violence, and their mother hid them and helped them abscond from justice by hiding them on the reservation. On the reservation where, the regular
go. Yeah.
police can,
yes.
Well, I did see where the reservation, the tribal people there are allowing them to search the land.
Only, but they're not allowing them to. So they've given them, like they've said, okay, you can search this place, but you can't search this spot because that's a sacred spot.
Right.
So they got some leeway to search, but
Just not
yeah,
the whole thing.
yeah,
Well, Plunder, because we know Plunder, y'all, she's like the queen of FOIA.
oh yeah,
She actually did a FOIA request on this case, and it was sent back to her that it was denied because it's still an open investigation.
did she do the FOIA just for the truck?
It's for the incident report, body cam videos, dash cam videos, arrest report, booking photos, and all releasable case-related information for the missing person, Nikki McCain, and her husband, Tyler McCain.
Okay, so what I did, I don't know if it will be any different, but what I did, because I figured if I did something like that, that would be denied. What I did is I just FOIA'd just the incident report on the truck.
They'll
Okay.
deny it.
So yeah, I mean, I'm thinking they will, but
They will. It's still an open investigation.
mhm.
But Plunder,
Okay.
though, she's really good about doing all the FOIA requests on
Oh yeah,
all the
she's good.
cases and all that.
Yeah,
I'm going to warn everybody right now. I've only had like 2 hours of sleep in the last 48, so I may be a little weird.
No, you're good. Where did that screenshot? Oh, here it is. Avery, I'm sending it to you in Discord.
okay.
Where Plunger had made the request, and then everything that it says about
Oh,
it
okay.
being denied and all that.
Okay. Yeah, I don't really expect, to get anything, but
I mean, it's
I mean,
good to ask, but
yeah, we've been digging hard though. We've been, like going over all like his past arrests and things like that. So they got married in 2016, and
How long were?
wait,
How
in
long is that?
2016?
they got married in
I thought they
2016.
said 10 years.
Hold on. Wait. Because I
Didn't
thought
it
it
say 10
said.
years?
Let me go back to this DV report because I thought it said they had been married 16 years.
16?
That's what. Let me go back and double check though because I could have swore that's what it said. Yes, it said. Okay, so this report was done December the 1st, 2023. Let me zoom in on this part. Hold on. Just all right. 1 second. Let me get it pulled up here. I think this is it. Can y'all see that without it being blurry?
What?
Can you zoom it in a little more?
Yeah.
You're cold.
Does it look blurry to y'all?
Oh, that's good.
Okay. All right. Now I got to find where it was just at. Hold on.
I see 13 years, husband of 13 years
Okay.
in the first
16.
paragraph.
It says married for approximately 16 years.
Okay. Oh, wait.
After
She
4
said that
children.
they had been together and married for approximately 16 years.
Yeah, that's different.
Okay. So, yeah.
Well, what we found is we found a wedding date. It was in 2016.
They could have renewed their vows.
Well, yeah, I guess. Yeah, I mean, I guess that could be.
Let me see if there was anything else. Hold on. Let me get this off the screen while I look through it.
Is anybody else's chat moving slow? I press the button in or comment and it takes like a good 2 or 3 seconds.
My internet it's been running slow all day today, so that could be what's up with mine.
YouTube's been stupid.
YouTube's been stupid.
Yeah, because
for a while.
The baby's watching some of her shows and it'll play and then it'll start spinning.
Oh,
Yeah.
And it's been doing that for a couple days.
Yeah,
Yes,
it
Donna.
has for me too. I thought it was because of our weather, so I thought it was
I think
on
that's
my end.
I think that's why ours has been like that, because our power went out for a couple hours yesterday, or well, last night, and then whenever it came back up, it was like the internet was up whenever we got back from my daughter's house, but it wasn't working like it should have been, and it's kind of been like that all day today.
Probably because of the freaking heat. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, the heat's been horrible here.
100.
Just Don wants to know, has anybody heard Estefani, the teenager that disappeared in the middle of the night, where she had been? Inquiring minds want to know.
She was in Oklahoma City. They
Yeah,
found her in, but they're not giving out anything else, just that she was found in Oklahoma City.
Yeah, I think Lena she told me she had been researching. She couldn't find where she went or anything.
it's like they don't want people to know what happened.
Mm-hmm.
No, it's the same thing from the very beginning of that case.
Right, like me calling just to try to get, and I even gave them the case number one time when I called, and they're like, we don't have any information on this. And I was calling all over,
Something's weird on that case.
Yeah, something is definitely weird, but at least she's safe, and
Right.
Well, okay, so Lena we were talking earlier, and she was like, how can they find her so quickly when they can't find Sebastian left? And my thing is that I think whoever had her or whatever, she just either got away or however that happened. But I think they haven't found Sebastian because I think he's still alive.
Well,
in my opinion.
Well,
I think he's hiding somewhere.
It also depends on your law enforcement too.
Did you see in Discord last night where I posted about another teenage girl who went missing from the same town as Sebastian, and they just found her remains?
Actually,
is that
that's,
the 17-year-old?
That's the one. Yes,
Yep.
that's the one I was actually talking about, not the other. I'm sorry, I'm tired.
Yeah, I saw that. I didn't see when you had dropped it, but I did see it on social media today where they had identified her, and it was or identified the remains, and it was a 17-year-old.
I couldn't believe it.
So what I had said to her was that, they probably did something to her, and then didn't just, probably just discarded her somewhere. They didn't care if she was found or not.
Yeah, it was a city worker that found her.
Where did they find her? I haven't got to hear much about it.
Well, I think it was like not far off of the road, and I think she had a tarp over her. I mean, I couldn't tell you. Like, I'd have to have a map or something, or a screenshot of it too.
I did see that they found.
Good evening, everybody.
Hi.
Hi, babies.
So it says now that a teen boy was arrested in connection to the unaliving of this young lady.
Oh no!
Is that her boyfriend, right?
Yeah, it didn't say. I'm looking for it right now. Oh, let's see. Macon County. The Department of Transportation found her. He was picking up garbage alongside of the road.
Oh man.
This didn't say anything about her boyfriend. Just his connection. But it's just like they found this girl so quickly. So yes, where is this other human being? I mean, it's like, is he alive? So it says teen arrested in connection. Maybe they're not saying his name because if he is a minor, they probably wouldn't put that in there.
Yeah, if he's 17, they won't put his name.
He was charged. Okay, so the suspect is currently being held in Sumner County detention and is being charged with first degree unaliving of the 17-year-old. The investigation continues.
Wow.
Okay, so it must
That's
have been
so sad.
another case that I had seen where it was a young girl. She had been murdered, and then they arrested her boyfriend
Yeah,
for
I
it.
saw that too. I thought it was this one also.
Because the two girls kind of look alike in the two cases.
It's this one, this particular, I'll keep looking. This particular article doesn't say anything about a relationship. It just says 17-year-old male.
Probably a boyfriend, I bet.
Or maybe
That's probably
someone had a crush on her, I mean, who knows?
Yeah.
How
That's so terrible.
That's a
Too many
bad
cases for
crush.
us to keep up with, y'all, honestly.
It really is.
It's kind of
getting-
strange, though, that while she was missing, we never heard about it.
That's exactly what I was thinking. Yes.
Especially with it being from the exact same town as Sebastian. You would think that that would have been huge. A second teenager missing? What?
He
But
could have went missing before him.
She went missing, I think, a couple weeks ago, if I'm not
Yeah.
mistaken.
hmm
Well,
Right, Avery? And then it was never.
Yeah.
It's like, why haven't we heard about it?
Sebastian, it's all about finding Sebastian,
hmm
and then other cases slip through because people are just too hung up on making money. This one.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And you know what, though, Betty Jo? It's like, but why are we hearing anybody actually looking for this young man, though?
Yeah.
Right? We just hear about all the, the malarkey with it.
drama, yeah.
That's why I don't even get on YouTube half the time, because I'm so sick of some people that I just, if I go in their chat, I'm going to say something wrong and get kicked off YouTube. So.
You and me both.
That's true.
You and me both.
I'll tell them about themselves. I'll put them in their place. I mean, if this is how you want to act because there's a child missing, you want to make money off of them, this is not the place for you.
Because that's more important to them than the actual missing child.
Isn't that terrible?
It's sad.
I was watching Seth's channel before I came on here earlier, and
I want to punch him in the face.
Wait, he has a channel?
Yeah.
Yeah, he has a channel.
What the heck?
And
Oh my God, I've missed so much.
can somebody?
He actually was going through and showing pictures of when he was baby and all of that. It would be quite sweet and wonderful, except for the fact he needs to get his lazy butt out there and look for his son.
But can somebody
I'm sorry,
explain
that's
to
how I
me?
feel.
I was under the impression that Tony, the PR person, was no longer working with Seth.
Oh,
I
no,
heard from him. He disappeared.
He was he was on there tonight.
I seen him. That's why I was so confused. I'm like, wait, what?
Yeah,
That was a rumor going around.
he was on the live. He was directing it. I think he just went back, and BHB came forward for distraction for his Wienergate. I'm serious.
He needs to change his name.
You guys, I don't know how I missed this whole Wienergate thing.
Oh,
girl,
well, just be glad you did.
I wasn't watching
It's not
it.
a big deal, okay?
It's like I missed Murdaugh's chest and Nipplegate.
Oh,
I
so-
missed
That wasn't
every-
nothing
yeah.
either.
You didn't miss nothing with Murdoch either. But I wasn't watching whenever the whole Tony thing happened. But
did.
it was all over social media. Trust me.
It's not a big deal, Avery.
Be,
It's
yeah.
really not.
Be happy you missed it.
like literally not a big deal.
No, it's really
Literally
not
not a big deal.
Literally.
It's literally not a big deal. And
Wienergate, Tony.
and BHB her name, because using the Betty part, it's really irritating me.
I bet. I
'Cause
bet.
I
I
real-
wouldn't want to be associated with that either.
I just realized that her Betty and Betty, poor thing.
Yeah, poor thing.
I don't.
No, Betty Jo, we know exactly who you are. You have no association. Don't you worry about that. We know exactly who you are.
Right.
Liza says, well, it's very strange case. An autistic child living in a middle-class neighborhood just vanishing one night. Explain that to me. I
It,
think he walked out and left.
it is strange, but I mean, he probably had enough and just said, "I'm leaving."
I mean, can you imagine trying to live in that
Could you
mess?
imagine trying to go live with that man? Oh Lord,
Oh
no.
God, no.
Mm-mm.
He
Probably
didn't
had
want to.
Just from what I've seen, if that turns out to be the case, and he's found and he's safe, and and he's okay, and it turns out that he says, I walked away. Honestly, as dangerous as it was for
I
him
don't blame
to
him.
right for him to be out there on his own with the mental capacity that he has, and that's not saying that he's dumb or anything like that,
no.
but uh, I don't blame him.
I don't either.
I don't
Not at
either.
all.
I really don't.
I just, I hope
Now,
he is found safe and is able to tell,
what
you know,
happened?
But
Yeah. Now,
what
So
I
happened.
heard that in Tennessee, it's against the law to run away. So if he does come back, are they going to charge him with something?
I
I think
doubt it.
they should charge
Probably
the
not.
parents.
I
Jeez.
But
doubt it.
but let me tell you what I've been leaning towards lately, because in the beginning, both parents, the dad and the mom and the stepdad, were all adamant that he did not have access to anything online. And they
Yeah,
were
that
very,
quickly
very,
changed.
very adamant about that. Then it recently comes out that, in fact, his dad, Seth, even had two people that he was on panel with, Mr. Taco and I
Oh
don't
Oh,
know,
no.
good Lord.
and
I
Oh,
okay,
no, no,
I
no, no.
heard something about that
and
panel.
well, these are
Yeah.
people who both Seth and Sebastian used to play online with. And
Well,
Seth
if
has
what they
said,
were, oh,
he has said that he used to leave Sebastian home while he would go to
yeah.
work.
Yep.
Just like Katie and Chris said, they would also leave Sebastian home.
Mm-hmm.
So if he had access to the internet, which we know he did, and he's talking to older people, there's no telling who he was talking to.
No,
And
there's
said,
not.
I want
And
to get out of here.
if
That's
that panel's any indication of the conversations that was had online, oh my goodness, you don't know who was
but
on
I'm
there. But
sure.
then you also had Katie said that he did look up Taylor Swift online too. So he had some access to the
Yeah.
internet there as well.
And I'm sure law enforcement has checked into all that.
Yeah, they
Well,
probably have someone that is a gamer,
Yeah.
someone that is familiar with all of that, probably somebody young, that
Yeah.
can look into that and see, because I actually looked into, finding games that you could cross-platform play with, and you could basically, like, they have made it possible that if you have a Switch, if you have a PlayStation, if you have an Xbox, or you're using PC, there are certain games you could cross play with
oh
everything.
yeah, yeah.
And he had a switch at both houses.
Right. And he had a laptop as well, did he not? I think.
Right. Yeah,
Well,
he did.
his Seth, the dad has said that the police have not released Sebastian's devices.
And
Not
they
to
They
him, yeah.
probably won't.
so I'm thinking they're probably still going through, but that's what I'm leaning towards.
Yeah, they probably won't release him until either they find him or they, you know, God
Track
forbid.
down yeah.
But why would you be so adamant? Like, if your child is missing, why would you be so adamant about no, he didn't have any internet access? I mean, if this is just how I'm thinking, like, I would say, yeah,
Be
he was on the
honest.
internet,
Yeah.
so the police could immediately get to looking at that,
Right.
just because you want your child
Uh,
found.
I think, he could have been aggravated and frustrated. He didn't want to go live with his father. Even Seth said that, I believe. And he could have walked away, or he could have talked to somebody online on the switch or the computer or something, and was telling them what was going on. And they're like, hey, we'll come pick you up. We'll take you away from this. And
Yeah.
But what we don't know, and what I think is a big key, is the catalyst that he would have. Like, why would he have to live with his father? What made
it was a punishment. They
But
said it was a
what did he
punishment.
do? What was the situation?
Exactly. What was so bad to make him go live with his father?
Exactly, because something, I guess, apparently had happened a year before, and that was made,
Right.
like that suggestion was made, and but what is the situation that arrived to that decision? That's what nobody knows.
Well, I mean, everything
had
else
to
has
be
been
some-
put out there on that poor kid, but they should just, say what happened. They've told everything else that shouldn't be out here.
And he was
These
upset
people frustrate me.
from what the parents say, just going by what the parents say, he was mostly upset because he didn't want to leave his school and do online school, which is what he was going to have to do at his dad's
Right.
house.
Could you imagine having to leave all your friends, like what you
The-
know?
Well,
Yeah.
yeah, but
So,
then you're home by yourself 12 hours a day. I
uh-huh.
mean, when is he going to be supervised for the school?
Yeah. Yeah. And so I don't know. That's the way I'm leaning. I'm thinking he was talking to somebody. He was saying, that he
Yeah.
was unhappy. He didn't want to leave his school.
The only
And
thing I can think is that they're not releasing so much again because he is a minor.
yeah.
But they also said at the school that he was high functioning enough that you really wouldn't know that he had autism.
Yeah,
Well,
in
nobody
fact,
knew for
he-
like what until about a year ago, a little over a year
and
ago.
a half, yeah.
yeah.
I look at it this way: take all three parents, put them in a room, separate them.
Yeah, separate rooms, exactly.
Yep.
And just go at them.
Yep.
Until one of them breaks,
Somebody
because
put
I
'em-
think
somebody-
the thing. I'm sorry, Seth, when he was asked, do you have any idea where his child is? Instead of saying, I have no idea where on the face of this earth my kid is, he's like, he's probably in a room someplace playing video games. That is the most bizarre answer I have ever heard.
That's what I'm saying. Put them in a room, separate them, put them in a room, and just go at them. Somebody's going to break on something.
Betty Jo's ready to waterboard.
So am I. It's
She's ready to waterboard him.
This has gotten to the point of being absolutely. I don't even have a word for it.
I mean, somebody's got to know something.
Yeah,
exactly.
They do.
And if they don't, they don't. But the only way you're going to find out is to do that. Question them like
I agree.
you never questioned them before.
Well, do you think that could be the reason why we haven't seen any of these parents just like completely break down crying? Because they all know that he's probably somewhere, alive, and
it's a good possibility.
Yeah.
But until you question them like you ain't never questioned them before, you're just gonna go by what they say, because you're not giving them the hard questions.
Mm-hmm.
You don't got them in a room saying this to them or saying that to them. You're allowed to do that. You are a police officer. You are allowed to do that.
Well, yeah,
Betty
you
Jo,
can go at them hard.
Betty Jo, what do you think about them all passing polygraph?
Well, did Seth really pass? I mean, how do you pass out? I mean, he passed out. I mean, I don't know.
He was on medication.
Yes.
That's why he passed out.
Yeah, but he still passed.
Anybody can pass a polygraph. It's not hard.
It's not, especially if you're sitting there on medication.
You calm your breathing.
Mind over matter, exactly.
Yeah.
The only way, okay, so CIA and FBI, they have these computers and stuff that zoom in on the
Let them,
pupil of your eye.
yep, let them give you
Now,
a polygraph test. I bet you won't pass it.
right, because you can't control that. I don't care how tired you are.
I don't know. It's just the whole case is somebody's got to know something.
But see, also, it depends on the questions that the polygraph dude was asking him too. Do Do you know where your son is? No. Have you? When was the last time you seen him? Yesterday. You know, they're easy questions. You
Well,
go
because
at
you're
him
not lying. You
right,
don't know where he is at this
right.
moment.
You go at them with different questions, like a different type of way. Guarantee they won't pass that polygraph test.
Well, the second one of the ones Seth took was inconclusive.
Well, yeah,
The
That was
because
other
the
one he
they,
passed. But
that was the
wasn't
first
it
one, right? The first one was
wasn't it
inconclusive, wasn't it?
right? But weren't they given by a media company or something?
Nancy Grace, she called and arranged to have it done, and I
Okay,
think it was
well,
done by the well, I thought it was. I thought it was. Did she send it like a
I
polygrapher,
thought
or
she
did
I,
she?
I thought she hired one to talk to him.
yeah,
Is what
he
my
denied,
understanding is.
told her he wasn't going to do it.
That was Chris.
It was for both
No,
of
Chris. No, yeah, but Chris ended up, I think, taking it with the TBI too. I think.
I don't know. I don't have accurate answers on that because I can't remember. I actually can't remember who polygraphed with who.
them. Let him pass the polygraph test of Betty Joe.
Okay, so wait, was it Seth? Excuse me. Was it Seth or Chris that was supposed to take it with Nancy Grace?
I think it was Chris.
Yeah, it was
Chris
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 Okay,
said
okay.
he
first.
would take it. Chris said he would take it with Nancy Grace.
And
Yes,
then, and
but
then he
Okay,
I
then turned it down.
okay.
Right. Then he turned around and said no, he couldn't because TBI told him not to.
Right.
Okay.
right.
And so then he took his, I guess, with TBI. I guess I don't know, but Seth was the one who was like, "Yeah, I'll take it," And then Nancy set it up, and he took it. But I guess you guys are saying he took it twice.
Well, he was
Okay.
on stage
Yeah,
the first time or something like that, or the second. I can't remember which time.
I don't
Uh,
think Chris has ever taken one
no,
because,
that is
like you
what
said, he said no.
is
They
that
told him no.
Trishy818 is in chat. She's saying that Chris did not take one.
Oh, he
No, because no,
Yeah,
really?
because he
he
said law
refused to.
enforcement told him not to.
So to this day, he still hasn't taken one.
Yeah, he
As far
refused.
as I know,
He refuses.
Why?
I know. You want my honest opinion, or you
I
want
mean,
Yeah.
why
are you
why would you refuse to take a polygraph if you had nothing to do with the case?
100?
but what does it matter if you take a polygraph if you can't trust them? They're not admissible.
They're
But
not.
can't you be subpoenaed to do so?
But you want my honest opinion why he didn't take it? Because he
Yeah.
did something to Sebastian. He knows where Sebastian is. That's my
How
opinion.
can he? How can he? How can that be? He's like what, 4 hours away?
Yeah,
He
but
was
I mean,
working.
Was he
no, but
I
he was.
still don't trust the whole working thing because you could have
exactly
left your
still out?
phone at your job or wherever you were
Yep.
staying at
Yep.
and got back.
But he
You know what
was
I'm
working
saying?
a crane.
No,
No,
but
not he was.
that was
He was in his camper supposedly on the phone with
never
Katie
for.
till midnight, and then he wasn't supposed
Well,
to go to work until the following night.
that's true.
But you're
I
only
don't
4 hours
This thing's
away.
so
It's not
messed
hard
up.
to drive and take that kid and do whatever. You're on your way back 4 hours away. Who's to say he didn't drop him somewhere or whatever
Right.
and
I
go on about his business? I'm telling you, that's my opinion. He had something.
Oh, I can see that, Betty Joe. I really can. But at the same time, you have his father that's around um, criminals. You
Well,
know, he was supposedly at work on a camera
yeah,
watching him at least on and off. He could have had somebody go
yeah,
and pick his kid up.
I,
all
I,
three.
I don't trust Seth as far as I can throw him.
I
He's
don't.
he's
well, do y'all remember the very first
disgusting.
time that I had showed a video of Seth on here? It
Yeah,
was he was talking to, I forgot what he was even talking, who it was he was talking to, but he said on the interview, he said something about, I think that he is somewhere and he's playing games right now. Y'all remember that interview?
Yeah, yeah.
Yes.
And
He
that
said,
was
yeah.
that was the very first time that I had ever seen Seth, heard him speak or anything. And I told y'all that
Mm-hmm.
night I have a weird feeling about him.
I don't trust all
Yeah.
three.
I don't. I really don't. I'm with Betty Joe. I'm not saying that any of them had anything to do with his disappearance, but at the same time, I don't trust any of them either.
Nope.
I don't
Well,
either.
Yes.
I don't feel like any of their emotions publicly have been right. Like
Mm-mm.
anytime I see a parent who isn't like completely broken over their child missing, I just don't know how anybody's that strong and composed in
Agreed.
situations
Trisha,
like that.
Trisha,
Yeah.
I don't think he was joking. He said it 2 or 3 times. He's said things like that.
Listen, I get upset with myself if I tell the baby no or something. I get tears in my eyes because I broke her heart. Don't. I'm sorry. That's just breaking some little. When your child's missing, that's a whole different emotion.
I
Yeah.
know. It's like,
Mhm.
I don't really think that's anything to joke about.
No, you're going
I mean,
to.
Yeah. It's
So
I
apparently
had a
you're not
weird
obliged to take a polygraph. You're not, you don't have to.
no, but
And you
I
can't be
I
forced
had
and
a
you can't be
weird
penalized for it,
no,
which
and I
is
had a
just,
weird feeling about this guy from the beginning, but my heart was actually breaking for the man. I mean, I was like with my husband, I'm like, my gosh, look at this guy. He's out here. He's got blisters from looking and all of
Yeah.
this. And the more the man talks, the more I'm like, I'm sorry. I wouldn't want to be around him either.
Wait, I wanted to hear that what Lena was saying about the polygraph. What were you just saying?
so you can't be forced to take one. You can't be penalized for taking one,
No,
and it can't be used against you in court.
no.
But
So I
it'll just
take
kind
it.
of like make you look suspicious if you refuse, right?
I
It,
guess if that's allowed into court, if it's not, if you can't be, penalized, or if you cannot be like, what's the word I'm looking for? If it can't be used against you, then would that even be admissible in court? If someone's like, oh, well,
It's
it's
not.
like, well, yeah,
yeah, if they
is
don't
that
say
something that just gets thrown out?
It's like
Well,
it's a court of public opinion. Is that's where you look guilty.
yeah, I think Florida is the only state left that allows them in court.
Yeah, I think so.
well, like I said, I don't trust them. I'm not saying they did anything, but I just don't trust them.
I don't either. I don't
Well,
I
know
don't
what it
either.
is.
Some
wait,
There's something there that is not making me trust him.
Well,
yeah,
there's a whole, oh my gosh, there's a whole lot going on behind the scenes too, allegedly. I mean, this whole case is nothing but a show, you
I mean,
know?
it's turned into nothing but drama,
It
honestly.
that you don't hardly ever hear anything about Sebastian anymore. It's about all of the drama.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's horrible. It's despicable.
see, I ignore all that. If I click on a video and I'm hearing that, I click right back off because I don't even want to know it. To be honest, I don't even want to know.
Yeah, but there are times you do pick up little things. That's why I listen, because there are times you do pick up things.
Certain ones will make my blood boil, so I just,
Oh God, yeah.
it's like, why? Why are you continuing I keep his name out there. That's all. You don't have to
Exactly.
else.
Yeah,
Yeah.
all the
Click
drama
and
is
views,
just not
clicks and views.
necessary.
He's
So my
still-
nephews live in Florida, right? Southern, and they go to school, Florida State and University of Florida. So I asked them because they're in Georgia, Alabama, they're all over the place for their internships, and I said, "Have you heard of Sebastian Rogers?" They had no idea who he was or what I was talking about.
Yeah. Because
I was like, "Are you kidding me?"
the
They're like,
people care about making the money. All you have to do, you don't have to cover his case right now because there's no new information. You keep
Right.
his name out there. You say he's still missing. We're still going to keep his name out here. We're still going to talk about him once in a while until there's new information.
Right.
Exactly.
Don't keep harping on it where, oh, well, this parent said this and this parent said that, and Seth and Chris are going at each other. They can go at each other all day long. That's not bringing Sebastian back.
No, it's not. So let's get to a good one. Sarah Boone.
Oh,
"Yeah,
I can't wait. I can't wait.
I can't either.
Wait.
Well, it looks like she may end up, there's still a possibility that she may have that lady attorney. She is fighting to keep that attorney.
Yeah, because
Now she's
So-
fighting.
There's been more letters,
Of
and
course.
Oh,
well, I
God.
heard
she's asking the judge to allow her to keep that female attorney. And she was butt kissing the judge like crazy, like complimenting the judge and everything.
That's a first.
It-
He's like,
yeah.
I know how you really are.
I mean, she was throwing out compliments to the judge left and right because she's like, oh shit, what have I done?
She
And
is a
now,
master manipulator.
Uh-huh.
That woman.
so it's under consideration. I believe the judge is in discussion with that attorney, the lady attorney. So we'll see what happens.
I'm sorry. I can't. I know it's terrible. I feel horrible for the victim. I really, really do. But I cannot wait for this trial.
well, the last I know that the lady attorney got her wish of being taken off the case.
Yeah.
I seen that. I forgot what day it was. It was like how many page letter, like the big letter that she wrote.
Like
Yeah.
35
And
pages,
it was how
58
many
pages?
Yeah, something like
58
that.
pages.
like 35.
And
I think
then
it was like
No.
back to back though, front and back, right?"
Yeah,
Yeah, it was
there
like
was-
58 pages.
yeah, there was a lot of pages, and then I don't know exactly how many days after that there was, I think, a 4-page letter. I believe I posted in Discord.
Mhm.
And I didn't even get to read all that one. But so there's been more letters, Avery, since that one.
Yeah. She wrote a letter to the judge, and this is the one where she was complimenting the judge left and right and stating her reasons as to why she feels that she could work with this female attorney, and that she wants to keep. She wants
After
to keep
58 pages of why she can't, now she get 4
I'm telling
pages
you.
of why she can't.
I'm telling you, she was. They said, "Okay, you're representing yourself," and she went, "Oh my goodness, what have I done to myself?" Okay, rewind. I want to keep her.
So I wonder if the judge is going to be like, okay, well, we'll let you, if the attorney agrees, she can stay on the case, but you're going to have to do what she says, kind of like give her like this one last chance where if it doesn't work out, you're going to represent yourself at this point, because this is ridiculous. 8 attorneys.
Yeah, it
I
is.
can't, I don't think that Daryl Brooks or Letitia Stout hold a candle to this woman. I really
This
don't.
one's going to be epic, y'all. I'm going to have the whole popcorn bar, the snacks, the drinks. I ain't even got to get up from the computer and leave out the room to get something.
I just want to find out how in the hell did he
got
end
in the
up
suitcase.
in that suitcase?
Oh, but the best part of her last letter to the judge was when she said, "I'm finally being treated with respect and dignity and like a decent human being,"
Liar.
and
Oh,
thanking the
this is
judge
amazing.
for it. I was like, "Whoa, this woman just did a whole 360."
No,
Bad. They just
I
she
don't
just
know.
can't work with these lawyers.
I think it's just a stall tactic.
Yeah.
Honestly,
Yeah, I do too.
I really do. In the end, I think once it got to the point that she has to represent herself, there's no more stalling at that point. She basically knows her case inside and out.
Yep.
Mhm.
Oh
You
yeah.
know, it's just a matter of the attorney getting all of the documents and the paperwork and evidence and everything else that the attorney has
I,
over to her.
I say I'd pack it all in one box and say, here you go.
Yeah,
Learn it.
Now, did you
Learn
guys
it.
send in letters to encourage her to represent herself?
I
I,
didn't.
I I finally did mail that postcard only because
Oh,
I had
did
to go
you?
back to the post. Yeah, I did.
We're talking 3 months.
If she
3 months before this trial,
if she not have,
supposedly.
I'll call her.
I can't wait. It's
I'll,
supposed to
I
start
can't either.
October the 7th of 2024.
I'll
Can't
call
wait.
her up so she can. I'll tell her represent yourself.
You tell her.
You'll do better.
Oh,
You will
did you
get.
guys did you guys see the picture that I posted of a page out of Howard Bloom's book on the Idaho 4? What he said about a creator?
I read part of it. I haven't got to read the whole page
I
yet.
haven't got to read all of
You,
it yet
you
either.
only got to read the first paragraph, but
Okay, I'm reading it.
I haven't read it. I'm getting the book, so I'll read it then.
Oh.
you guys, I was sitting. So check this out. I was I was laying there. And I was laying there like it was pretty late at night, and I hardly ever drink. And I was having a glass of wine, and then I had went and got a second glass of wine. I got to that page of the book, and I was like, "Have I had too much wine, or did I really just read this?"
That is pretty funny.
Read
I
it to her.
couldn't believe that he put that in print. I was
Read,
like, "Oh my god!"
And
read it to
they're
us.
getting published. It's insane.
Oh, you want me to read it?
Read it to us.
Oh,
Wait, no, because
it has a
it
creator's name.
has a creator's
We'll
name
just
in it.
have to say creator and
Yeah,
not the
just say
name.
creator. You don't. 'Cause
Okay.
We'll just say it's a woman that has blonde hair and
I
speaks
already.
loudly.
Can one of you read it from my picture? Because if I click on I don't know what page number it was.
Yeah,
I'll have to go.
I've got it pulled up here. I can read it.
Okay.
Okay, so and it's just the first one, right? The first.
Uh-huh.
Okay. So it says Cash App or Venmo, and it has printing money in quotes. Was how the blonde-headed YouTube creator had described the lucrative success of the various YouTube segments that she had independently posted online before she had joined up with Olivia.
So the next day, I
I have.
made sure, when I was sober, I was like, okay, let me go back and just, I mean, I only had 1.5 glasses of wine, but let me go back and just make sure that I read what I read.
Let's just say somebody on the panel has a name very similar, but is totally a different type of woman altogether.
Well, we're not saying that we agree with Howard Bloom. We're just saying that we can't believe that that's in the book.
Yeah.
And I wonder if he can be sued for that.
She'll probably try.
But-
She's suing everybody.
But did she give him permission to use her
believe so.
name?
Because he was on Nancy Grace, I believe.
Yeah.
I believe he said she gave him permission to use that in his book.
No way. She couldn't have. Really?
I believe so. I'll have to go back and watch it, but I believe so.
What in the what? And I'm drinking coffee now, so I know I'm hearing you guys right.
But of course she's
I
going,
tell you.
because then she gets the clicks and views. Oh my God!
Oh yeah, her name is out there way more than what it already is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
These YouTube streets have gotten crazy.
Well, dang it, Howard Bloom should have called me up because I'd have given him a line or two.
You could have called us all up. I could have gave
You
him
weren't out there with, apparatus to make your voice louder either.
Uh,
all that. I'm loud. So.
well,
It's just the YouTube streets, and I'm not everybody, not all YouTubers, okay,
No.
but a lot of them. Some of them live on Greedy Avenue and Money Hungry Road and all that. Just put it that
Grifty Way.
Yes.
Dollar Lane.
Yes.
Headset Alley.
Pity Avenue.
It's like, don't you feel any like shivats, like gross? Like, how do you live like that? That's
I'm
just
the
so bad. I don't know. I don't think you realize, one day we all have to answer to someone. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like how you can look at yourself in the mirror and live your life like that. I mean, hey, to each his own. It takes a whole bunch of people to make the world go round, I guess.
Remember
Some
this.
people just have no pride or morality,
Well, just
ethics.
No morals.
Yeah. Well, just remember this. What's done in the dark always comes to light.
Always comes to surface.
Boy, is it starting to, man.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry, you guys. I went quiet. I was picturing myself with one of those like portable speakers and
An apparatus to make your voice louder.
microphone. Yeah,
Well, the
that.
speaker quit working now too, so we need a new speaker.
Yeah,
And
but
let's not forget Fraud Fairway.
But I'd have like a microphone hooked to a big, like a kind of like a guitar speaker.
You talking about a Bluetooth speaker?
No, like one of those big speakers.
Yeah, it's a Bluetooth speaker.
No, she's talking about the concert speakers.
Well, just one box.
Yeah. Is it a Bluetooth? You can hook your phone to it?
No, you have to use a microphone.
Oh.
That's what I'm using. You plug a little thing into your you plug the Bluetooth connector into your computer or your phone, and then you hook up the mic. I'll send you a picture of it.
Well,
you hook up the mic to your.
If I did that, what would be a clever nickname?
Loudmouth Avery. That was the first thing that popped into my head. I don't know.
It came right out too, real fast.
That was.
I think she nailed it. Just don't say squirrel.
I know, right?
Y'all know how I am with nicknames. It just she asked and boom, it was like right there, just waiting for the question to
waiting for the right
finished answer.
I know. I didn't even hear a word you guys said because I was like picturing myself with this microphone and this speaker
Well, they also have Bluetooth speakers with microphones.
Yeah, I'm gonna send you a picture right now.
Because I'm getting one for my birthday.
But could you just see me pulling up to? Could you see me pulling up to an area where people are out there protesting with bullhorns, and then here I come with my speaker, my amp, my speaker, and my mic?
Do you know what I'm picturing as you're saying all this? You're talking about you're pulling up. I'm picturing Avery in an ice cream truck.
Selling ice cubes for $45 a pop.
Hey,
pulling up in this hot pink ice cream truck looking type thing with a microphone on top, and her with the CB microphone in her hand, saying what she needs to say.
But the guy selling the ice cubes, that's her man. So Avery, I'm sorry, sweetheart. Your voice is not loud enough to combat that.
No.
No, I love your voice.
You can scream to the top of your lungs. And
I do too, but
Avery's
too quiet.
With a amp, I could, I could turn the volume way up.
You got to be able to do it though, Avery. Just raw. You know what I'm saying?
Oh no, I don't have the throat for that.
No, you really don't.
Well,
I can't even see you get mad. I mean,
you
if
might as
you're
well,
mad, you're like, now listen to me. You hurt.
you might as well stay in the house, Avery.
Use your podcast. That'll work better.
You might as well stay in the house.
I can't believe Lady V said she can't picture me mad.
No, well, I can picture you mad. I meant your voice. I can't picture. I mean,
Yeah,
I can
not
just
like
hear you trying
loud.
to be mad, and you're like, now listen here. You better behave.
King Scarlet, I couldn't think of another word.
I told you not to do
Wrong.
that. You better behave yourself.
Well, it could have been worse. It could have been Big Mouth Avery.
I don't know. I just literally, I
Loud
don't like loudmouth Avery. Like that answer was just sitting there. Like mine and your brains were synced. And my brain knew the question was coming. It already had the answer. They're waiting or something.
Probably. Well, at least I know you got my back with the quickness.
Oh, I can be quick and witty with some answers now.
Oh, definitely.
Oh, that's what makes you amazing, though. You know,
Mm-hmm.
you come at it quick. It's nice.
He does. Mm-hmm.
So, what about Cavalcante? I saw his name someplace. Is he like out, or what's the deal with him? Does anybody know?
Mm-mm.
So you're talking about the Hobbit?
Yeah, I'm talking about the
No,
Hobbit.
he's not out. No. Why would he be out?
Somebody was. Well, I don't know. I saw his name and I didn't get to read on because I've been so busy, but I didn't know if maybe somebody knew what was going on with him, why his name was brought up.
Oh.
Hold on, I'm looking real quick to see if there's been everything that I'm seeing so far is from like September of last year. Okay,
I
so
saw
it
his
says
name someplace.
Cavalcante, who was previously charged with an additional murder in Brazil, is now serving a life sentence at State Correctional Institution in Phoenix, in neighboring Montgomery County.
Phoenix.
Well, State Correctional Institution, Phoenix, in neighboring Montgomery County. That's what it has on here.
So what
I don't
state?
know. Are they moving him? Or I don't.
Wait, Montgomery County is in. What the hell is Montgomery County? Hold on.
Mom digresses.
What'd she do?
She said, how about these fools? Oh, we're not doing that one.
Mm-mm.
Nope, because we want to rip people's heads off. So we'll just leave that one. If I start talking about that one, I know every one of us up here is going to get very angry.
Oh yeah, we ain't gonna get started on that bullshit.
Yeah, that's exactly what I said. Yeah. Mm-mm.
I really should look at chat, huh?
No.
You'll just throw yourself off panel.
I know. I know it.
So what about Stern? Is there anything new on Stearns?
Mm-mm. No.
Wait, wasn't the Hobbit? He was in Pennsylvania, right?
Yeah, Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
Okay, hold on.
Montgomery is in Pennsylvania.
I still can't get over how he walked up those walls.
He did the crab walk.
Little spider monkey.
Yeah, he did the crab walk. What are you doing?
Crab walked out right on up it.
If I tried that, I would break my back.
Ouch.
That takes strength. You know, it really does take strength.
Even for a little guy.
Upper body strength.
He's like a little Mario brother looking guy.
Maybe that's what it was, Melissa. Maybe they were comparing him. Yeah, there's another one on the run, and he is very dangerous.
Is he from? Was it Mississippi? Where the one Zimmerman? I think is his last name.
Oh yeah, Zimmerman.
Yeah.
He's from Mississippi, right? Ain't that where he witnessed it from?
No, I think they caught the one in Mississippi.
Okay, let me find Nick the Hat, because Nick the Hat has been.
So what about that one that was in Alabama? Did they catch him?
One in Alabama. Oh, which one?
That one, the one, what was his name? The one that Avery's like, why is it always around me?
Yeah, Libra Moon, I think, just put it in chat. There's another inmate that has been on the run.
I can't even remember the one in Alabama.
He's that bald-headed one, I think.
She's talking about the one that was from Alabama, and then they called him. He murdered the 3 people in Oklahoma, but they called him in Arkansas.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Okay, so they did catch you.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm so behind, guys. Please forgive me.
Now, I know I follow Nick the Hat.
I try to keep up with stuff, but man, there's a lot going on. And if I don't keep up with it, a year from now, they're going to be talking about it, and I'll be going, what are they talking about? I don't remember any of that happening.
Shoot, that's me now.
Just to backtrack, just a touch, Montgomery County. It's in Maryland.
Well, there's a Montgomery County here too.
There's Montgomery counties everywhere because we got one.
Yeah, I'm wondering though. This one, what was the name of the man?
Okay, so whenever I looked up the State Correctional Institution Phoenix, it pulls up as Shippack Township, Montgomery County, Pennsylvania.
Okay, well that makes sense.
Oh, I was looking at something. I'm trying to find Nick the Hat because I want to say Zimmerman is from.
Remember, it's NIK with a period on Twitter. NIK period.
That's what I
Doesn't he still have his YouTube?
Why is it not bringing it up? And I literally just seen the man post something.
I could hear her hitting the keyboard.
Yeah, she's like, bang, bang, bang.
Let me see if I can find him. Because I literally seen him post something earlier about the case, about Zimmerman.
Yeah.
What the hell? Let me just do this. I'll go to Google.
Google it.
Google knows everything.
Yep.
Just ask your son.
He's asleep right now, I think. I hope so anyway. Joshua James Zimmerman, who is an inmate and is currently missing. Let's see. Escaped from the courthouse in DeSoto County, Mississippi after changing into civilian clothes. He basically just changed his clothes and walked out of the courthouse.
Oh, it is Mississippi.
Mm-hmm.
That's ridiculous.
Nick,
so he was in a jumpsuit?
What is it, Lena?
I'm sorry, he was in like a jumpsuit,
Yeah, he was in jail clothes, and then somehow he ended up changing into street clothes. Hey, Babs, and just walked out of the courthouse.
Oh well, someone had to give him street clothes, right?
Yeah, they said it was an inside job. Didn't they say it was an inside job?
Yes, they believe so.
Nick changed his stuff on Twitter. It's NIK space T like Tom.
Okay.
Why
is it still not coming up for me though?
And then a period after the T, or you could do the at NIK the hat.
Hey, everybody coming in.
Maybe he blocked you.
No.
Who blocked me?
We got it.
He's in Scarlet.
Okay, yeah, he posted 11 hours ago. Day 23, manhunt for escaped killer Joshua James Zimmerman continues. 0 sightings. There's been no confirmed sightings, and the reward remains at $25,000.
$25,000. We need to go find him.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. And he's got Memphis, Tennessee, South Haven, and Hernando, DeSoto County, Mississippi, Waterbury, Connecticut. Be on the lookout. Like, that's all of his tags.
Oh, great. It's like 20 minutes from me.
Oh, boy.
Oh, wonderful. Are you going to follow the Rex Heuermann case at all?
I need to.
Oh, did I dream it?
Very interesting.
Did I dream it, or did I see that they they found like 19 more women tied to
Holy
him.
cow! I hadn't heard that.
Really?
Either I
When?
could have I could have dreamed it, but
Lord.
look, Google it.
I am.
I seen it.
Oh. Let me. Wait, I gotta get off of Twitter.
You probably dreamed it.
I'm serious because for some reason I've been eating before falling asleep, and I have been having the wildest dreams.
Stop eating before you go to sleep.
15.
15.
Tell investigators turn over 15 credible reports of workers' possible encounters with Rex Heuermann is what it says here.
Oh,
So there's 15 total?
I don't know if it's 15 more or
No, I think it's 15 total.
15 total.
so I didn't dream it.
No.
Damn.
But it's just credible reports at this time.
Right.
I think they're going to find a lot more.
Oh, of course. It's still
Oh,
another.
yeah.
There was a movie, y'all, that we watched. Was it night before last? No, we haven't watched it. We watched the trailer. I don't remember the name of it, but I thought at first it's sort of like the Rex Heuermann case, and I want to say it's in Arizona or New Mexico where they had an SK out there. And I told my husband, I was like, "You just give it time. There's going to be a movie just like that on Rex
yeah.
Heuermann."
Mhm.
Absolutely.
It was just all these different women. He was picking up workers off the streets, and it come to find out it was an undercover officer that was doing it.
Especially since he's so prominent,
Right.
you know.
And I told my husband, I was like, just give it time. There will be a movie out about him. The only difference is from, what his case is in the movie that's coming out on this guy. Is it Mexico or Arizona? I forgot which one. But is that guy is an undercover officer where Heuermann was a big businessman.
I really wonder about his daughter. His daughter's kind of sick.
Hi,
Good
Bubbles.
night.
Hi, Bubbles.
Good night.
Good night, honey.
Sleep
She's so
tight.
cute.
His oh man, they're into a lot of like LARPing and oh my god, some of it you can't even say on here. It's like dining on people,
Mm.
Hey, Kelsey.
It's bad. Hi, Kelty.
Oh, Meta Mom. I saw that today. Where did I see that? Was that on Twitter? I think it was on Twitter. The guy with 1,000 kids.
What?
I saw a
no,
glimpse
wait.
of it.
Was that on Netflix? I don't
I
remember
saw
where
it
I've seen
somewhere
it,
today.
but yeah, I seen it too. It was
It's on Netflix.
okay. That's where I seen it. I think it was talking about the man with 1,000 kids. I thought, oh damn.
I think, are they talking about that doctor that used his own sperm?
Yes.
I don't know.
1,000 kids, right?
In the artificial insemination thing.
I think that's what it is.
I don't know if that's it. I didn't even click on it. I just remember looking and seeing it, and it was like, okay, yeah, dude with 1,000 kids. I'm gonna keep scrolling. So I knew it was either Twitter or Netflix.
I don't know if it's the same one or not, but I would imagine there was a reproductive doctor that took specimens and stuff that he was supposed to use from couples or surrogate ones, and he ended up using his own.
Mm-hmm.
Did he have long
And there's
blonde? Did he have long blondish hair? Good looking.
I don't remember what he looked like when he was younger, but he's older now. And they said, I mean, really, if you're going to be getting married and your parents had problems like that, you should get your blood tested before and make sure you're not related, because there's so many of them. If it's the one that I remember back in the day when that happened.
The one that Meta Mom's talking about, he doesn't look very old, and he's got like long blonde, like golden blonde hair. He's a real
I'm
good
not the
looking guy.
doctor.
Oh, wait, hold on. I just
Oh,
Googled
maybe
it.
it's not the doctor.
So the movie The Man with a Thousand Kids is The Man with a Thousand Kids is a Netflix original documentary series that tells the story of Jonathan Meher, a Dutch YouTuber accused of fathering over 500 children and defrauding people across the globe.
Oh, that just makes me mad. That is in no way indicative of people from the Netherlands. I
So
take
Margaret said
offense.
in chat, and she read my mind literally. There was a Law and Order episode about that. It was an SVU episode exactly about that. And
Yep.
this
I do remember
doctor,
that, yeah.
yes.
I remember
But
that.
it is a true story. I mean, it is a real. I mean, I remember
that's
watching the
because
documentary, so this would be the
SVU
second.
Sometimes they use a true storyline in their
Yeah, they
episodes.
do.
Okay,
They
well, it
do.
says here the series explores the case of Meher, and I could be pronouncing the last name wrong, who traveled
have
to
to see
multiple
it.
countries and donated his little tadpoles to numerous clinics, leaving a trail of unsuspecting parents and children in his wake.
Oh my lord!
Little tadpoles.
Well,
The
That's
baby is
too
asleep that quick.
wow.
Dang, I wish I
could
could.
go to sleep that quick,
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, she's been playing hard. Her
So have I.
grandfather is here from Jersey, so
that is crazy.
So now it means we got at least 2 men in this world that have tried to repopulate it with their seed.
yeah.
Jeez. Now I wonder
If
if I want
that's
to
not
watch this or not.
narcissistic, yeah, if that's not narcissism, I don't know what is.
Yeah, that's a little crazy.
It was creepy.
Now I'm gonna have to go watch it.
Watch that other one too. There's a documentary on him.
Yeah, about the doctor. Yeah.
Yeah, I think he also didn't he have like medical
King
problems
Scarlet,
or
yes.
something?
What?
Nick Cannon.
Oh my god, King Scarlet is absolutely right on that one.
Yep.
Dang it, I can't see
Yep.
chat.
She said
She
Nick
said
Cannon
Nick
is one. He's
Wait.
got like how many kids now?
Who?
Nick Cannon.
I want to throw out 11 or 13, something like
Oh
that.
Lordy.
I think one of them passed away. If I'm not
Aw.
mistaken. One of them was like a very small child, maybe less than a year old. I want to
Who?
say
Yeah, he
Who's
was
Nick
married to
Cannon?
Beyonce. He's the one that was on America's Got Talent. Wasn't he married to Beyonce?
No,
No.
Mariah Carey.
Yeah, he's got
Mariah
twins
Carey.
by Mariah Carey. Yeah.
Oh,
So how many
okay.
women does he have children by?
12
know-
children with 6 different women.
Oh my heavens! No
Yeah,
wonder.
I
why
know
he's
one of his baby
Yeah.
mamas plays on is it Selling Sunset? She's a real estate agent.
I just went to Netflix. Guess what just popped up?
Yep,
The one we were talking about?
Yep.
The man.
1,000.
1,000 kids.
Oh my God! Can you imagine his child support? He should have to start paying child support on all those kids.
It says dark, disturbing, and compelling.
I'm gonna have to go watch it now.
The man with
Yeah,
a
Elsie said the doctor passed away before sentencing. Yes, I believe that's true.
Okay.
That's crazy. Yo, it's top 10 on Netflix.
Oh, I bet. It's scandalous. Of course it's
I-
going to be top 10.
I sent Scarlett a case in Discord today too about a 17-year-old boy from right around here in Alabama, well, Baldwin County. and he went missing, and then they found him in the water in Pensacola, and it's under investigation.
Wait, he was found. Wait, are you talking about the same one you sent to me?
Yeah, wasn't he found in Pensacola?
It says he was last seen going into the water with friends around a private pier. Okay, well maybe so. North of Pirates Cove. Is that in Florida?
I'm not positive. I think so.
Did you all
But
hear
for
about that?
some reason it's under investigation though. Like they're not thinking. I guess they're not thinking that it was just like a drowning.
Right.
Something
There was
like
another one that was missing, I think, for a couple of years that was on a live stream down there too. And
Oh yes, they
this
found him in
guy's like,
Miami.
that's my brother. Yeah. And
Yes.
they have gotten with him now.
Yep, I seen that yesterday. His parents
So-
were watching somebody's stream, and they happened to see him on there.
Yeah.
Yes, Margaret, that's the one that Avery's talking about. Avery Pickle is
Avery
the boy-
Pickle.
is the boy's name.
You should have remembered that.
Mhm. And then I had seen this video. This was the funniest thing, you guys. This is Alabama for you. This was at Alabama I think A&M University, and it was on the 4th of July, and all these people, I mean, it was like a lot of like college age kids or high school age kids. I think mostly college age. Have I seen who? No, is he missing? Really? Okay. I haven't seen him, but I can go look. I can help you look. Okay. Will you let me know? Wow. You guys hear that?
No,
Somebody's
That's
missing.
her 12-year-old son.
Oh damn! Has she called the police?
Well, she said she's headed back down to the house to check one more time, and then she is. Holy moly!
You have a busy neighborhood. They keep their own business and stay away from me. Stay away from each other.
She just pulled up, and it scared me, because it's what 12:30.
Do you know this woman? Do you know this woman?
Yeah, this is a little boy right down the street from my house.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
I know the little boy.
As long as you're not going off.
She was asking me if I've seen him.
Well,
so how long has he been
a
missing?
little boy?
He's 12. No, he's 11. He's 2 years younger than Jaden.
Uh-oh.
She didn't say how long he had been missing?
She said that she just got home from work, and he's not. I guess she got home from work because she's been out looking for him for a while, and that he's not there, and they can't find him anywhere.
He wants to call Ellie as soon as possible.
Right, because there's no telling how long he's been gone. Maybe she'll find him at a kid's house, one of y'all's neighbors or something like that.
I hope. Playing games or something.
Did y'all see the woman who was in Oklahoma? She's a nurse. She goes into the casino and she leaves her 16-month-old child in the car for over 5 hours. She goes in there to gamble. Comes out. Police are at her car and all this and that. And she claims, well, he hasn't been here the whole time by himself. I went in to try to find his dad.
Yeah, I've seen that.
My.
And
No.
The cameras caught her in the casino and they're gambling.
I hope they put her away for quite a while.
Well, she got arrested. And I don't know what happened. Oh, no, it says on here. When was this posted, though?
What was the temperature outside?
I don't know. It says that she arrived at the Hard Rock Hotel and Casino at 9:30 and the child wasn't found until 3 p.m. She was
Wow.
arrested and charged with child neglect, and the baby is currently in the care of child welfare.
It also
Yes,
says that he's
she
on a
was a nurse.
feeding tube.
The baby?
What?
Yeah.
You said he had a feeding
It said a
tube?
woman left her medically compromised 16-month-old unsupervised in a vehicle for more than 5 hours.
Wow.
So officers opened the car to rescue the child. The infant, reportedly on a feeding tube, was taken to a hospital.
Oh,
What the
what is
hell?
wrong with these people? Just take them to the fire station or the hospital, people. You don't have to hurt your kids to get rid of them.
No. And if you want to go gamble or go party or whatever, don't have kids.
At least find somebody to watch them. I mean, good Lord, what's wrong with people nowadays?
Some people just
16
don't need
months old.
kids.
And then you have people that can't have them that want them really badly. And
Yep.
All right,
those
so
people have to sit and watch these people that don't deserve them.
police chief Ronnie Benight told KWTV the mom said she had given birth to the child early. It had some medical problem, has a feeding tube that hasn't been addressed. When they got to the hospital, the child had a filthy diaper.
Oh my
Wow.
god. These people. Oh, they just pissed me off. For real.
They do.
Yeah.
Needs to be put under.
Medimum said there was an 8-year-old that was unalived in a hot car while the mom was working in an Arizona warehouse. An Amazon warehouse.
Oh, I didn't see that one.
That one too.
Amazon's big enough; they should have daycare.
Exactly.
Yes.
I agree.
This woman, though, in Oklahoma, her name was Darcy Yeager. Or Yeager.
I think it was Jaeger.
Yeah. Hopefully she keeps her ass in jail.
Yeah,
Under the house.
but he's fine, right?
I believe.
I think so. I haven't seen.
He said he was taken by child welfare.
Yeah. Other than that, and him having to go to the hospital, I didn't know about the
Yeah, that's
feeding
what it
tube.
Yes, I can send it to you.
Okay. But
Wow.
she needs her ass kicked.
Read Lisa's. Hi, Lisa. Wow.
Okay, I'm just trying to get caught up in Pensacles in Florida. That's where my daughter is.
Did you read Lisa's?
Lisa, did you hear about the lady passed out on a lawn with a baby still attached? Oh, no, I didn't hear about that.
Wow, that's crazy.
Damn. Lisa K, do you know if she's okay?
Oh, Jen said that Nick the Hat is posted on his YouTube channel.
Okay. And Jen, what you in? How are you? I'll have to go check it out. Wait, what was this? Okay, so there's something that was posted 20 minutes ago. Dylan and Kenneth Racancoj, Racancoj. They're missing from New Jersey.
Wow.
One is 4, one is 9. Last seen July the 5th. Police performed a welfare check and discovered a deceased female, the boy's mother. And now the boys are missing. Huh?
Does it say what part of Jersey?
No, it just says missing from New Jersey. Last seen Friday, July the 5th in the 9900 block of Highway 78.
Oh, I don't know what that's at.
And they don't have a missing person poster, but it does have their pictures. Let me pull it up. One is 4 and one is 9.
Wow.
I'll have to see if I can find a missing person poster on the boys. The mom and dad arrested drug addict. She had the baby in a hotel room and wandered outside and passed out. Baby was face down. Oh my God. People, some people, they don't need kids. Okay. Just checking to see if I can find anything else on any of these cases. A 14-year-old boy reported missing from Austin. There's been a lot of stuff going on in like South Texas.
People going mad in South
Did
Texas.
we ever find out if Caleb, if that was Caleb?
I hadn't
That they
seen anything
found or
else
not?
about it.
Yeah,
That's a good question.
I have seen nothing else about the remains that was
I
found.
haven't
If
either.
they now they did say that it would take a while to identify them, understandably, based off the condition that they were probably in. But
Yeah,
I
How
haven't.
about where they found him?
in a,
it
on
says
a
sewage.
Oh,
sewage
Yeah,
drain.
in that sewage
Okay.
thing. Yeah.
because well, the theory is that his remains would decompose.
They said it would take weeks for the ID. Metamom
Yeah.
says.
Yeah, so they really don't know
Yeah.
who it is.
See how the young teen been found. I think it's in California. Madison is 40. Do you remember what her name is, Labor Moon?
This is true, King Scarlet. They do go missing out in the summer on vacation.
Well, I mean, one thing, parents leave their kids at home.
Yeah.
Because,
But a lot of them, honestly,
can't
I feel
afford.
sorry. Yeah, because there's a lot of these daycares and these babysitters and stuff that make they charge more than what these people make a month.
Oh, I know a girl who has 3 kids. The dad of one of the kids pays for daycare during the summertime, but she sends all 3 of her kids to daycare, and for all 3 of them, it's $1,600 a month
That's just insane.
during the summer
I
months.
mean, I know you're paying these people to watch your kid, and rightfully they should not be working for pennies on the dollar, but there has to be some support somewhere to help these people.
That's why I keep my grandbaby at home with me.
Well, not just that.
Mhm.
Even if you're paying, I mean, no matter what you're paying, where you're putting your children. I mean, how do you trust? I mean, no,
You
no one's gonna
can't.
watch your child. Like, I mean, I don't know. I don't
You
trust.
can't.
Yeah,
I
I
never
don't trust
trusted
other people like
anybody.
that.
I never nobody ever babysat my kids.
Mm.
My mom babysat my 2, and I babysit this one.
Yeah, my brothers had to watch me. They had no choice, but they watched me.
Okay,
Oh,
the 2 boys that was missing from New Jersey,
yeah,
they have been found safe.
good.
Good.
It was in Charleston County, is where it was at.
I was quiet, you guys. I guess my neighbors they did call law enforcement because I've been watching them
Good.
come down the road.
Oh man.
I'm gonna wait and see whenever they ride back by here, and if they haven't found them and they need help, then I'll probably hop off.
Okay.
Just be careful.
Yeah,
Take
do you have like,
protection with you.
some sort of protection to take with you, anything like that,
Oh,
just in case?
yes.
All right.
Oh, yes.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, I'm just thinking it's Saturday night, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Maybe
Yeah.
he just went walk out with friend. I don't know.
Who was it that asked? Was it Libra Moon? Was she the one that asked about the girl? I think she. Okay, Lieberman. As far as I can see, the girl is still missing.
You're right, Keith. It is whacked out.
Keith, how are you?
I was trying to tell you guys something when that lady pulled up, and I can't remember what the heck it was. Do you guys remember what I was trying to tell you?
Nope.
Mm-mm. No,
Inquire-
we saw a squirrel in the middle of that.
Yeah, that was a big squirrel. Dang it.
I don't know. You were talking, and then all of a sudden, I thought we lost you, and then I heard you ask if they were missing. So I don't remember what you were talking about.
Now, when JCN has, make sure that Jaden knows. You make sure that he's locked up in the house, right?
Oh, all my kids are here.
Okay, good. If I had little ones, they would have geotags on everything. Those things are so cheap nowadays. You can afford to stick them everywhere, like Avery did on her son when he went to youth camp.
I'm just thinking that he's probably just went to somebody's house playing and lost track of time. Like, I just can't picture, like a kid actually. I mean, it has happened around here, but years and years ago, I just can't picture a kid going missing from this neighborhood.
I can't believe how busy your neighborhood is, really. I mean, there's always something going on.
Yeah.
You had that guy come up, and Lord.
Mm-hmm.
Is it an old neighborhood?
Yeah, this house is a 1958.
So does like everybody kind of know everybody else?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, everybody knows everybody. My mom bought this place 22 years ago, so I've been around this neighborhood for 22 years. God dang, I'm old.
Hey, watch it.
Lordy.
Well, I'm still the baby of the panel, so.
Hey, you don't need to rub it in now,
Yeah, I was going to say braggart.
We're only like a few days apart, I think, a little bit, all of us. Well,
wait, what year was
Not
you
me.
born? Princess
79, October 13th. 79.
You're a year and 3 days older than I am.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, rub it in, rub it in.
I was born July 17th, 1967.
Oh, Betty just
No
got a birthday
way.
coming
That's right.
up
You got a birthday. Yep.
in 10 days.
Your birthday's
Well, then-
7/17/67.
Yeah.
Then
That's
I'm the
Jaden.
oldest one.
That's Jaden's dad's birthday.
It's my
7/17.
birthday.
Birthday and the date and everything.
Well, Avery, I hate to tell you, but it's my birthday first.
I guess I'm the grandma of the bunch.
I'm second.
Well, I guess I'm third.
It's only a number.
No, Avery,
It
you're the mean older sister. And then Princess Lane is like the sweet, innocent middle child, and I'm like the bratty
You're like
ass
the
youngest
ornery
one.
little brat.
Yeah, I'm like the bratty youngest one who gets away with everything.
I'll go with
I'm
that.
the one that tries to speak words of wisdom.
I'd rather be sisters than grannies, even
And
though
Well,
I really am a
excuse
granny.
me.
Well, Lady V and Betty Jo can be the aunts.
No, I wouldn't be the granny.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Actually,
she wants
Betty Jo, you're right in between my brothers. You're right in between both of my brothers. One was born in 66, one was born in 68. So you're right in the middle of my brothers.
Yeah, I got a birthday coming in 10 days.
Well, baby's got to get on and sing to you.
Yeah, we all gotta sing.
Yep. Well, Scarlett don't sing, but I'm sending you happy birthday wishes. You know that. Hey, Orv.
We'll just get the baby to come up here and sing to me.
Hey,
Yeah, that'll work.
Time, man.
Oh, I remember what I was going to tell you guys. I seen this video, and it was on July 4th. So that was what, 2 days ago, and it was the college students, and it was Alabama A&M University, and there's like hundreds of them all out on this field, and I guess it looks like it's at the one of the campuses, and they're all out on this field watching fireworks or doing something because it wasn't quite dark yet. And this cracked me up. So like a few of them all of a sudden just like take off running really fast. And then in the video, the whole crowd of all these kids is like running. And these kids are like running for their lives because they don't know what's going on. And then you can hear one of them who's standing there with a camera recording, and he's like, you can hear other kids saying, "Why are we running?" "I don't know, but run." Everybody's running, and they're just like, "Why are we running?" Nobody knew why they were running, and it was hundreds of them, and they're all running.
I
Well,
remember
guess
one
what?
year.
Why
What?
were they running?
For no reason.
Probably scared of fireworks.
I remember one year, Betty Joe, you'll remember these. Princess Lena probably will too. But you remember those whistle chaser things?
Yes.
You put them
Whistle
down on the ground
chaser.
and you light them.
Yeah,
Yeah, well, that's
yeah,
not what they
yeah.
used to call them, but they chased you
Yeah,
and you
Mhm.
put
I
them down
remember.
on the ground and you lit them and they went after everybody. You never knew. We were in a parking lot one time with the youth group at church, and our pastor set off one of those things. It went under cars. People were running everywhere. You would have thought that it was hilarious trying to get away
Oh,
from
see,
that
now this is
thing.
another thing. We call them over here salutes.
Whatever you call them
Yeah,
nowadays.
'cause I've never heard whistle chaser before.
Well, they whistle. The
They
reason I'm
whistled
calling
as
that
they
is because they
Yeah, we
whistle
call them
as they
something
move
completely different. I was
around.
like, what?
Well, did y'all see? They had a firework thing at it was some stadium. Wait, Avery, is that the one you're talking about?
Where everybody's running?
Okay, because I seen one today where they had on the 4th of July. They were at a stadium and the fireworks start going off and they're like hitting people in the stadium.
Oh no, this video that I seen, it turned out that they weren't even running for a reason. Just a
Oh,
bunch of
okay.
them, like a bunch of them, just took off running. Just to see, I guess, if the video to follow.
Like a
And they,
prank or whatever.
yeah, and
Oh,
they
okay.
did, hundreds of them running for their lives.
Okay, because I saw the other one today when it was like literally it was like a malfunction in the fireworks or whatever, and they were going and hitting people in the
Ooh,
seats in the stadium.
ooh.
Yeah.
That's scary.
Yeah.
But those whistle ones that you guys are talking about, we did one of those. This is when my girls were little, and we had an American bulldog, and we were outside, and my ex-husband set it off. I think it was in the pool or something, and it was so sad because
You sound like you're in a tunnel.
oh man,
Wait, did we lose her?
Yep. Lisa.
I heard some type of feedback coming in also.
am I better?
Yes, you are now.
Oh, okay. But so my ex-husband, he set off one of those ones that chase you, and it followed our dog, our American bulldog, and he ended up. We had to take him to the emergency vet. He had severe burns all over his butt. This poor
Oh, that
dog
poor
was
baby.
running. He was running all over our yard, and this thing was literally following him and kept bobbing
Chasing him, yeah.
him in the butt over. It was terrible. Those
Well,
things are horrible.
that's why they
They
tell
are.
you
They're
to put
scary.
it aside because fireworks. Arrow.
When I was a kid, they were a lot more powerful too, and they would chase you forever.
Yeah.
Did you guys hear about the guy who put the firework on top of his hat?
Oh yes,
What?
there's videos
What?
of him.
Oh no!
He was dressed up as Uncle Sam.
Yep.
for the 4th of July. He had the hat, like the American flag overalls and all that on. And there's videos posted of him all over Twitter of him dancing. And then, like, right after he was done dancing on that video, he put a firework on his hat and it blew up and it killed him.
Yep.
Yeah, it like blew his head off.
Yeah.
And his wife had been trying to get him not to do it, but he wouldn't listen to her.
Yeah, she said that he came over right before it happened and hugged her and his son and said, "You're my rock and you're my heart."
Oh,
And then he put it on his hat and it just immediately, I mean, it was immediate death.
So he knew what it was going to do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't realize that part.
Well, I'm pretty sure he knew or whatever. I don't know if it was like a planned unaliving type thing or whatever, but yeah, he had, unless, because sometimes when something like that's about to happen to somebody, they kind of get the sense that something bad's about to happen. And maybe that's why he went and gave the wife and the son a hug and told them that or what. But yeah, it was like literally after that video, he did it and passed away. Okay, that's all.
I can't believe people are uploading the video, though.
I don't know the person, I don't know if it was his wife to put the video, because it doesn't show that part happening. It just shows,
good.
no, it just shows him dancing or whatever. And they said, like, right after that video was taken, that's when he did that. And I'll be 44, and y'all, Kelsey's got a birthday coming up in 2 days.
Oh, happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Kelty. I love your name, by the way.
So, Kelsey, that would be July the 8th, correct?
I have to
It's
put
now
my order
the
in for
7th.
Depends in Geritol.
It's already July 7th where I'm at. So would that be the 8th?
Yeah.
Okay.
It would be
9th. Okay. All right. I'm
Kelty, where are you? Every time I see your name, I think of Ireland or Scotland.
Because of the T in her name, Kelsey.
Yeah, it always. Yeah. She probably is like over here, but I always think of Ireland or Scotland whenever I see her name. His name, her name. I'm sorry. Florida. See?
checking something real quick. Okay, so they're saying this hurricane is to become a hurricane again before landfall.
Oh man, I've seen videos of what it did to Cancun. Is it Cancun?
Yeah, I went through Cancun.
And that was horrifying to look. Oh gosh. What is that? Is it like a fan or something? Do you guys hear it?
I have my air on.
It's like it goes.
Oh, what?
It goes. It what?
It goes. Wait. It stopped. Okay, so never mind.
It's not me. I am muted.
It's not me.
You guys just wanted to hear me.
Humidity.
They just wanted to hear me make that noise again.
I never heard it.
Really?
No, I never heard it. It was like you cut out right whenever you went to make the noise.
Oh, I think my phone is haunted.
Oh, Lord.
I think your phone's
Sage it if you want.
Okay, let me see when this damn thing is supposed to. No, it's not giving me the track. Shit.
It's coming into the bend of Texas, whatever the bend is.
Yeah, it was supposed to. So originally, it was supposed to hit on the Mexico side of the Mexico Texas line. Then it went up to Corpus Christi, or well, south of Corpus Christi. Now I believe it has moved up a little bit more, and then once it hits the land, it's supposed to curve and come over into Louisiana. And I had the
Did
track
you
pulled up here, but now it's not showing me.
did you do one of those mosquito ringtones or something where only young kids can hear it?
Who?
Avery.
Oh, my phone's always on vibrate. I don't even know. I
You
don't
remember
even
those
know.
ringtones? Those ringtones are supposed to sound like mosquitoes or something, and only young people are supposed to be able to hear it. They used them for their ringtones.
I think I know what
Because
you're
I didn't
talking
hear
about.
anything either way.
I couldn't even tell you what my ringtone sounds like because that's how long it's been since I've had a sound on my phone. It stays on vibrate. I make everybody mad with that too because people will be trying to get a hold of me and
Shoot,
I
if
have
I
no.
did that, if I
Same.
don't
My
hear
husband
my
yells at me
phone
all the time.
answer, oh my God.
Okay,
So,
that's Lady V's
So there's only. I'm
clock.
sorry. Go ahead.
No, you're good. I was just saying that's Lady V's clock in the background that I hear.
Yes, it is. And it's early.
So there's a ringtone that only certain people can
Yeah,
hear.
it's like a mosquito ringtone, and
Like a dog
only
whistle.
if you're under like 20 years old or something can you hear it.
What?
Yeah.
Look that up.
This was like, oh gosh. That was when I was working at AT&T probably 10, 15 years ago.
That is great.
It was all the big thing because the kids were like, haha, the mom and dad don't know my phone's ringing. I do have a lot of sound effects, but I try really hard to stay muted, cats.
Do you guys remember when it was cool to have songs playing as our ringtone?
Huh?
Say that again?
Do you guys remember when it was like the cool thing to have songs play as our
Yes.
ringtone?
Oh, I
Yes,
thought you
I
said
yes.
still
something.
have songs play.
I thought
Really?
she said something else.
I didn't think
Yeah.
anybody did that anymore.
No, my husband's, he's the wind beneath my wings, so his ringtone is that. If I don't answer it, I get my wings clipped.
I don't even want to know how
Yeah,
he
Mr. Mosquito
how he
ringtone.
clips your
We got
wings.
heartbreaking food home.
See, you thought I was lying, Lena.
That's crazy. So they're inaudible by adults, but can be heard by teenagers.
Exactly.
Oh, wait, I do want to know how he clips your wings.
No, we don't. Too much
TMI.
information.
I get in,
TMI.
just nothing. I just get in big trouble. I'm just saying that because of the song. That's what plays, though, is Wind Beneath My Wings, because that's what he is.
Oh, golly.
At least some of the time.
So romantic. My goodness gracious.
Let's see here.
I told him he better play it at my funeral. He wants a funeral for a friend by Elton John. The whole thing played at his funeral, 12 minutes.
Well, my children are going to be in for a surprise because I have a will and a directive, and there will be, I'm being cremated, so it'll be a memorial.
You.
Me too.
It'll be a memorial, and there will be shots of alcohol, there will be dance music, and it is going to be a party.
I was going to
Dancing in the streets.
I can see
You
it
gonna
now.
She gonna have a Mardi Gras party.
Avery's gonna bounce up in her coffin just to scare everybody. I can see it now.
The ashes will come back together.
I'm back, bitches.
Mm-hmm.
Another one bites the dust.
That's one of the songs. That's one of them.
Oh,
Another one bites the dust.
good.
And
That's
there's
good.
a Michael Jackson song in there. What is the name of it? It's you know, where they're all walking like zombies. What is the oh
Thriller?
gosh,
Thriller.
Thriller. Yep.
You ought to hear the baby sing Another One Bites the Dust. It's so cute.
Oh, I bet it is.
Just
Anything that
another one gone
kid
and
does
another
is
one.
adorable.
Yeah,
Are we not talking about our funerals here? Like, you know, I mean,
my daughters are going to be in for a big shock if they think they're going to be all crying and mourning and everything. Nope.
Well, they're still going to cry. I mean,
You have to have a minimum of shots. You have to say, okay, you have to take at least a minimum of this amount of shots in this amount of time.
Oh Lord, Lady B, you're just giving her just
her
That
daughter.
is
more
a,
ideas.
And they have to take shots every so often.
Her daughter.
You know, like once every 15 minutes, a bell goes off and they have to take a shot.
all right.
Ring the bell.
My girls are true Southern Alabama girls now. They can drink moonshine and still walk. So,
Well, then maybe have a
homemade
bell like
moonshine is
maybe
amazing.
every 5
You need some
minutes.
moonshine then.
yeah, that you know what? Yeah,
Oh Lord,
yeah. May have to rewrite it.
you guys are crazy. I think it's 2:00 in the morning. Y'all lost your mind.
Lena gets mad at me because I'm always talking about my death.
Oh.
Well, hopefully nobody is dying anytime soon.
No, and my parents,
hope
that's all I
not.
have to, that's all I hear about. When I die, I'm like, too much, people.
It's going to be yours anyway. Keep it.
Oh.
Well, trust
no,
me.
everything's getting unloaded at my house. Every time my parents come over, it's more stuff. It's more stuff.
Trust me.
King Scarlet, no, it's not. I've never tasted Hennessy, but I would imagine it's probably smooth, where moonshine is like fire when you swallow it.
Moonshine's kind of like gasoline.
Yeah.
The moonshine I've had, this was the problem with it is
Have you tried
no, I really couldn't taste anything.
Yes.
And it just went down so
Wow.
smooth and
was it like flavored? Like, have you ever had it fruit flavored?
it was watermelon.
Yes.
And
I've had the cherry homemade kind, and with the cherries in it. Yeah, don't eat the cherries.
Yeah,
that's where you get in trouble, when you start eating the fruit.
Well, yeah, big trouble.
Well, I remember the first and only time that really that I had it, the watermelon, and I was sitting down and I was sipping it and I'm like, oh, this isn't anything. Like, I thought it was going to be really, so I'm just sip after sip after sip.
And then when you stand up, it hits.
I went to stand up and y'all, I hit the ground.
Yeah.
Kids, they had banana moonshine and the moonshine.
Oh, banana, yum.
They had it for the 4th of July. They said, here, Mom, take shots. I said, no, thank you. I said, I do not drink. And this is the reason why.
Oh, I bet coconut moonshine would taste good.
I love coconut. Oh.
Yes. Okay, y'all. Let me get this pulled up here real quick, because there's a mother and her 2-year-old child that is also missing.
Oh, goodness.
North Carolina.
What?
Yes, it's the Wilmington Police Department are searching for 36-year-old Amanda Lynn Roberts and her daughter, 2-year-old Brianna Dawn Shaw. Roberts was last seen on Wednesday, June 26, 2024, in the 5000 block of Market Street near the Sleep Inn and Mainstay Suites in Wilmington, North Carolina.
Earlier.
Yeah, I had posted it in Discord earlier.
You said Wilmington?
Yes.
That's 3 hours away from us.
Okay. Well, it says that she may be carrying a large, hard-sided rolling suitcase with a paint splash design, a cheetah print diaper bag, and a car seat, and anyone with information is asked to contact the Wilmington Police Department. Wait, what happened to Courtney? Speaking of that, my dad needs
Courtney.
some prayers tonight. My brother just called and said that they are taking him to the hospital. Okay,
Oh,
Courtney,
Oh,
I'm
Courtney.
sorry, honey. We'll for
Oh,
prayers,
sure keep you
definitely.
in your prayers. In our
yeah.
prayers, yes.
I'm gonna say a little prayer right now, Courtney.
Yes.
See the poster reads. Okay, so Tonka, there was actually an update in the case. So let me switch my screen here real quick.
So she's on foot and carrying all that.
Well, that's the way it
That's so.
reads, but apparently, um, her, the baby, and her husband had been staying in a car. He gets arrested. He gets out. He goes back to the area where her and the baby in the car were left, and her, the baby in the car are no longer there. So he's the one that filed a missing person report on him.
Oh,
That's the one
sweet.
I thought you were talking about at first,
Yeah,
because you
that's
had posted it in Discord.
yeah. I had posted it in Discord. Well, I posted the missing person uh, flyer first, and then I got to looking it up to make sure that they were still missing before I got any more information on it. And there was like a heartbreaking update, and I'm thinking, oh shit, they found them deceased or something. But
Oh,
the article here says the search continues for a mother and daughter in North Carolina as heartbreaking details about the family living in their car surface. Wilmington police say Amanda Lynn Roberts, 36, and her daughter Brianna Shaw, 2, were last seen on June 26 near the 5000 block of Market Street near the Sleep Inn and Mainstay Suites. Earlier this week, Lieutenant Greg Willett of the Wilmington Police Department told Newsweek that Roberts' husband reported his wife and daughter missing last week. The trio had been living in the car, Willett said. The husband, whose name has not been provided, was arrested in early June, and when he was released on June 27th, he went to the spot where the car is usually parked. But Roberts, Shaw, and the car were nowhere to be found. Willis said police don't have any evidence or indication of foul play or anything criminal.
so was
Newsweek.
he in jail when this happened then?
So I wish they would have told, like, did he get arrested where the car is, where the car was
Yeah,
parked
it's
at?
kind of
Like,
confusing.
right. But so apparently he gets arrested in early June. He's released on June 27th. He goes back to the spot where the car is usually at. I'm assuming that's where they were staying at whenever he got arrested. And then they're nowhere to be found. So he reports them missing. But
Look
it
at that
doesn't,
sweet little face.
but it doesn't give a description of the car.
It
So,
kind of sounds like she was like, okay, he's in jail, I'm gone. Like she took off,
Could be.
yeah.
It's a good possibility she did.
But then it says here, so Newsweek has contacted Willett again on Friday for any updates. Police say that Roberts could be carrying a hard-sided rolling suitcase with a paint splash design cheetah print diaper bag and a car seat. She's reported as being 5'1" tall, weighing 115 pounds, with green eyes, brown hair. Shaw is 3 foot tall, weighing 30 pounds. She has curly blonde hair with hazel eyes, as seen in the pictures released by the police. Okay, so they were living in their car. The car, the wife, and the baby's no longer there. How do you know that she could be carrying something? How do you know she's still not with the car?
Right.
Sounds like they found the
Right.
car.
Then, I mean, maybe
Maybe.
they have, but why are they not saying that?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a very
Because
confusing
they haven't
article.
even given a description of the car in anything that I could find.
Wow.
I read that earlier. It's very confusing.
And there's
People, they got to do a better job of giving descriptions of vehicles and
yes, and tattoos, scars, marks, anything that a missing person would have, they
yeah.
need to put that. But there's
Especially if he reported her missing, he should know what the car looks like, what she has in the car, what she has on her body.
right. Like there
Hmm.
needs to be something. I mean, everybody has a scar or a mark that if you if you go missing, they could say, okay, they
Yeah.
have this scar, or they have this mark, or it's something that can help somebody identify you if they were to see you.
Yeah. Like the baby, he has a mark over her eye. It's like a red mark in her eyelid.
Mm-hmm.
It's her birthmark.
And that would be an identifying
Yeah.
mark that, if God forbid if she went missing, that would be a mark that y'all would give as a description.
Yeah. And
You
she's
know.
got scars on her knees from where she fell out here and scraped her knees up.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I remember more? I think it was Madeline McCain with that little in her pupil. You know, she
Oh
had
yes.
Yeah.
Oh,
little
yeah.
thing in her pupil. I remember. I see that every time I think about her.
Yeah.
There's a there's a name for that, and I can't remember what it is.
Did we talk about the Estefani thing? That thing is so
Mhm.
weird.
Yeah, just that. I mean, she was found in Oklahoma City, but that's really
That's it.
it.
Oh,
That's
There's
just
nothing
weird.
else.
I'm thinking everything must be okay with my neighbors because all the police left quite a while ago and nobody's been back out. So I'm thinking everything must be okay.
I hope so. Wow.
Because otherwise they'd be driving, around.
Margaret says she thinks she'll get a tattoo that says "Call Lost Souls TC and Chad if found."
See, that's all y'all got to do. Let's see. What protein for? Y'all, I'm so behind in my chat right now.
it's so hot out here.
It's saying it's 77 where I'm at right now, but yeah, I don't think
Well, we had thunderstorms. We're supposed to have thunderstorms all week long,
we are too.
but it rains. I mean, we had one. It rains, and now it's even
Is
hot.
it noticeable? Metamom,
It
is
gets
your
hotter,
brown?
right, Betty Joe?
Yeah.
Yeah, same here. We had some this morning, and it just made it more humid.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it did here last night. It rained like extremely hard yesterday afternoon and last night. And then it was just like once it stopped later on after midnight, it was so hot.
Yep.
You know what? This is the first time I've ever felt this, but yesterday when it started raining here, when the storm first started coming in and it just started with the rain, and we pulled up and we got out of the car and the rain was hot.
Yes.
I've never felt hot rain before.
Yeah.
It's because here it's been like 110, 112. Like, oh my God, I can't breathe anymore.
Yeah, so it's 77 here, but the humidity's at 96% right now.
That's how it is here too.
Yeah.
Wait, you have 96% humidity?
Yes, I do.
Holy moly.
We're not far from the water though, and I feel like the water and the moisture, it's everything's just like
So hot and muggy.
yes, exactly.
Wow. I thought only the South was that high of humidity.
I don't even know what ours is right now. Let me look.
I know
1,000%. I can already tell you.
It's at DEFCON 5.
Yep.
Let's see. Mine is at 95% right now.
Yeah.
It was 110.
Yeah.
I said you can't. It's so bad you can't even attempt to put makeup on. You have to wear your hair up because your hair is drenched.
Mm-hmm.
Don't even try to wear a t-shirt. Just might as well just put a tank top on. That way, when it.
We had water gun fights.
You had what?
We had water gun fights.
Oh, fun.
It was so hot. That's what we've been doing.
That actually sounds fun.
The baby been swimming in a pool, and we've been having fill up her gun in the pool and squirt everybody.
Oh. Yeah, I hate it because I sweat like I don't know, I have like overactive sweat glands or something. I sweat like a man. It's
I was
ridiculous.
just gonna say, sweat like a man. Yep.
I do.
You guys
Oh.
should see Avery's new haircut. Her haircut is
I'm going through nothing.
beautifully adorable.
Yeah, I got the Jennifer Aniston cut.
It looks fantastic.
It looks amazing.
Wait, like the old Jennifer Aniston haircut or the new Jennifer Aniston haircut?
Well, I still have length, so but it frames my face.
Okay, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, and there's like a whole bunch of layers. Like the bottom, I don't know, like the bottom 4 or 5 inches is all layers. So it's just like it's super cute.
I think it took her like 5 minutes to fix it the other day.
Hold on a minute.
Yeah, that's not even fair.
They were watching me blow dry it with the brush blow dryer, and I don't even
Jaden
have.
came in and scared her. It was hilarious.
Oh yeah, he stuck up behind me and almost gave me a heart attack.
Okay, but hold on a minute. How have they got to see the new haircut?
Because she went backstage with us. We go backstage and just watch things, and
y'all just been partying without Scarlett.
Yeah, they do. They do.
I've invited you.
They do their. They do their nails, and then
I time her to make sure that she's
Oh yeah, she's still got to do that thing, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You need to pray because I need half of it cut off than what I am at right now. I'm actually paying for a 3-day class, $500. So,
oh, wow,
one-on-one tutorial thing to get this down to 15 minutes per hand.
You're gonna kill it.
Yeah.
Well, what were you at the other night? 33 minutes?
31.
Was that for both hands or one hand?
No, if that was for both hands, I'd have it made. That's what I got to do for both hands is 30 minutes.
Oh,
start
okay.
to finish, polish and everything.
Holy heck. Really?
You did one in like 31 minutes or 33, something like that. But after the 20 sets,
I may not have a job
you're gonna be fine.
Yeah, I may not have a job by the 15th when I get home if I don't do this. So I really need prayers.
No.
No, you're gonna be fine. Trust and believe.
Yes, you will pass it.
Very talented.
Okay, I'm trying to look up this Amanda Roberts girl.
I'm going to tell you one thing. When I do it in 30 minutes, and I consistently do it in 30 minutes, I'm going to race my boss.
Oh, there you go.
Mm-hmm. I'm going to be, okay, woman, I have been trying to time you, but I haven't been able to yet. So we're going to have a race.
Okay, so this is weird. There's like 2 or 3 different Amanda Roberts from Wilmington, North Carolina.
Wow. Thank you, Elsie. Thank you, Cats. I really am nervous about it. Thank you, King Scarlet.
You'll do fine.
She's very talented. Don't let her fool you.
Well, thank you, but
very talented.
I'm not.
Stop it.
No, you guys think too highly.
Okay, I think I found her. If this is her, she does have a tattoo on her arm.
Tiff, I just got to keep it fast.
I was trying to see if it had this girl's boyfriend, her husband.
Your commercials are getting worse.
Wow, what are they doing now?
They just pop up a lot more frequently.
Oh,
I mean, it's not your fault. It's YouTube, but
yeah. I wish they would have just left it alone to begin with,
mm-hmm.
how they used to be.
That's too easy.
True.
You guys are too sweet. Thank you very much. But I am a nervous wreck. Ask Lena. I'm like, I was up till 6 o'clock this morning. Went to work at 10.
Well, when are you supposed to do it?
I'm up till like the 15th, and I'm like I'm up till like 3:30, 4, 5 o'clock every morning. Get up and go to work, and I'm exhausted. Yes, Metamom, I wanted to know, can you actually see the little brown speck in your eyes? Metamom said she has a brown speck in her hazel eyes.
Uh huh.
So,
Do you
Scarlett,
ever notice that, Avery?
Yes, ma'am.
one of the articles that you had posted about them, about this this Amanda Roberts,
Uh huh.
it does say that, so weird, the husband whose name was not provided.
Right.
And then it said was
What?
arrested early June and then released.
Yeah, arrested early June, but released on, was it June 27th?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It doesn't say his name or what he was arrested for.
And that's why I was trying to see if
I
I
know,
could find her Facebook, which I think I
Oh.
found the Facebook, but there's literally just like one or two pictures on it. There's nothing else.
And then you have to, it's like, and then I'm thinking, well, does he even have the same last name as her?
The one that I found, she only has one friend on there, and no, he does not have the same last name.
Because because the daughter's, her last name is Schaff. Let's see.
Right. And this guy here that she's friends with does not have that same last name either.
So odd.
And he only has, like, he hasn't posted anything since January of 2023 on his. She hasn't posted anything since February the 7th. And that was just basically a new cover photo and a new profile picture.
It doesn't say anything about how long they were living out of their car either.
Mm-mm. Like, that just came up that they were living in their car.
Scarlett,
Metamom has beautiful eyes, by the way, guys.
Scarlett, I just posted a case in the back chat, and I don't know if you guys have heard of it, but it's very, very recent, and I've never heard of it.
Oh no.
It's
Don't they think that, is this someone that they think her husband did something to her?
Kelly Patachowski.
Yes, something like that.
Have you guys heard of that one?
I seen it. It was either Twitter or Facebook. I saw it. It seems like this is the one that they think her husband done something with her. Let me go back and read it. So, wait, I gotta move this over here. So, Flagstaff. Why was I thinking this was Utah, though? Hold on. I see so many cases, y'all. It's hard to keep up with everything.
They kind of blend together. Yeah.
Right. All right. So, the disappearance of Kelly Patachowski investigation ongoing. Authorities believe that Kelly may be the victim of a homicide. It's Flagstaff, Arizona. As of July the 2nd, 2024, the Flagstaff Police Department continues to investigate the disappearance of Kelly Patachowski, 45, The department is urging the public for any information that could assist in the investigation. So on June the 30th at 10 a.m., her cell phone data from Kelly's phone places it in the area of Schultz Creek Trail. 11:30, Daniel Padachowski, Kelly's husband, is observed in the same area. 12:13 p.m., Kelly's phone returns to the couple's residence on Coconino Estates neighborhood. You remember Coconino is also, that was brought up in the Chelsea Grimm
Yeah.
case.
Uh-huh. Yep.
And then at 1:30, Kelly's white Mazda CX-5 and Daniel are seen at the Campbell Mesa trailhead. So this is the one that I'm thinking about, that they think the husband did something with her. So Daniel reported Kelly missing at 7:39 p.m., indicating that she may be in the area of Lake Mary. Since the report, the Flagstaff Police Department, along with the Coconino County Sheriff's Office, Search and Rescue, has been actively searching for Kelly. During the investigation, family members and witnesses were interviewed and evidence was processed. This led to the arrest of Daniel Padachowski, 58, on charges of aggravated assault, and he had been booked into the Coconino County Jail. While the investigation is ongoing, authorities believe, based on the current evidence and information, that Kelly may be the victim of a homicide, and the primary goal remains to locate Kelly.
I wonder if they found her car.
Okay, so Kelly's white Mazda CX-5 and Daniel are seen at the Campbell Mesa trailhead at 1:30. He reports her missing at 7:39. But it doesn't say if they have the car, just that it was at the trailhead. Okay, so police are seeking information from anyone who had contact with Daniel, Kelly, or the vehicles mentioned on June 30th, 2024. If you have any information, please contact Flagstaff Police Department or the Silent Witnesses. It has a number for that as well. This is an ongoing story, and updates will be provided as more information becomes available. So apparently they don't have her vehicle either.
Wow.
Yeah, so that's like really recent. So June 30th, and then
It wasn't that long ago.
yeah. So they're just looking. So now they're looking for remains, and that could in the desert. I mean, could be anywhere.
We've seen how the area was whenever during the Chelsea Grimm case.
Yeah.
That was like out in the middle of nowhere.
Right.
Mhm.
This is Coconino County.
Is it the same area? Exact area?
It was, okay, there was Coconino County, and then what was the other county in Chelsea's case? Because wasn't it the road, like she stopped at one place and then she took a road, and then
And she went out in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah, where the road that she would have had to have taken to get to where her car was found, because the car was found in, I don't remember if it was Coconino County or the next county over, but there was two counties right there together in the Chelsea Grimm case.
Excuse me, Tonka wants to know if you can pull up an area, the map.
Yeah, hold on one second.
You know,
Katie
I bet if we ever try to just like get a count of all the missing people, what do you think it would be?
Of all the missing people together all over the world, or just here?
Just the U.S. Like what would be your
doesn't
guess?
somebody go missing every 4 minutes here?
Something like that, yeah.
I would have no trillions. But then we have to factor in those that have been found.
Or those that have not been reported.
Yeah.
So, it's just so unreal to me how many there are now. Like, I remember when I was a kid, if somebody went missing, it was just like, it was huge. It was such a
Oh,
big
it's a
deal.
huge deal. Yeah.
But then again, it was also, if you heard of somebody being diagnosed with cancer, that was a really big deal. And
Yeah.
it's so
That
much,
was a word you didn't utter back then.
yeah. But now it's like, it probably is every 4 minutes, because it seems like,
Yeah, that's why I think what the statistics is every 4 minutes. I don't know if it's kids or people, though.
well, look how many we find every time Scarlett does a panel. We find more and more and more. It's
Yeah.
just insane.
I think I looked, was it, gosh, I was like sleuthing a case, one of these cases, and I pulled up and remember, Lena, there was like how many, like 400 people just like in one area alone, 400 kids
Yes, and
that
I
were
Really?
think it's
missing.
also by nationality, by race. Remember?
Yeah,
What area was it?
I think we were looking in Idaho, correct?
I think it was Idaho. I was trying to remember if it was your area or Idaho or my area.
400 kids missing just from
In
Idaho?
in just a small area of Idaho.
Oh, wow.
Hold on, y'all. I'm writing something down real quick.
Mind blowing. 400 kids in just a small area.
Yeah.
Well, it was what it was we were also looking at like if they were Native American, like they're
Yeah.
and it was very upsetting because it was a certain,
Yeah.
race that was
Demographic, yeah.
yeah. Um so it says as of July 3rd, 2024, the United States government reported 14 almost full 1,400 approximately missing persons cases so far, with
Hold on, y'all. I
300
gotta look at
adults
something
and
real quick.
1,044 juveniles.
Is that for the year of
Yes, it's as
2024?
of this year, as of July 3rd.
Tonka said 90,000 people go missing every year that are not found.
Wow.
That's like a medium-sized city.
Wow.
Okay, one second, y'all. I'm just looking for something real quick.
I saw that post, Scott.
That's mind blowing. When you really
Yeah,
think about those numbers, that is,
it's overwhelming.
yeah.
And we wonder why, there's so many people that, I mean, how are they how are they supposed to keep track and find all these people, you know? And that's not even the ones that aren't reported missing.
And again, it's just so crazy to me that 90,000 people missing, but like social media only covers like what, 20 of them at a, you know,
If you're lucky, yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
So,
Okay, I was trying to do something real quick on the maps.
but I like it when we find them and Scarlett pulls them up, because you never know who will
No, you don't.
watch on the replay and maybe see, I don't know.
When we get past all of this stuff and Lena and I actually get to start working on our channel, I think we're going to start featuring like so many people, just run like a video at the beginning or something of missing people, or somewhere around the beginning of it, just not even to necessarily go into detail, just like to maybe get some faces and names out there and where they
Yeah.
went missing.
You remember Lady V? I used to do that when I had my channel. I would go through
Yeah.
to the missing children's website, and I would do like 20 every week.
Yeah. I remember that. Chris from, oh my gosh, it went right out of my head.
The
Monsters
monster.
Under the Bed.
No, mine. No, is it Yeah, monsters under the. Is
Yeah,
it monsters under the bed?
something like
So
that.
yeah, I think so.
Um,
I forgot all about
he
him.
does that. He'll do that and just not linger on it. Just kind of put their faces out there and try to get them into the minds of people. It's amazing what your mind picks up in just a fraction of a second.
You know what happens is I think I subscribe to too many channels, and then I don't get
Yeah, I hear
notifications.
you. I hear you.
You got to clean
Yeah,
some out.
because I forgot all about him, about Chris, and he's good. He does good
He
coverage.
is good. He is good, and he stays out of all the drama.
Yeah.
Of course, when Scarlett's not live, I get in trouble. So
It's all my fault. It's my
it's
fault.
all Scarlett's fault.
You think you do?
Yeah, Mind of Monsters, she also does it as well. I have a great deal of respect for Mom. She is an amazing person.
Oh yeah, she is always on Twitter posting stuff.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Missing kids or
And
missing
she puts her
persons.
words into action too. She just doesn't talk about it. If she
Right.
can, she does something about it. And I respect that.
Right.
Well, I mean, I remember back in the day where you would go to the grocery store, you go to any stores, and there would be posters and pictures missing.
Mhm.
They used
You
to
don't
have them at
see that
Walmart.
anymore.
Walmart.
So if you don't have
Yeah.
social media, how would
Right.
anybody know?
Yeah, Walmart used to have the big boards as
Yeah.
you're going out the door of all the
Yep.
missing person people. But
My
Even
Walmart
your
still
regular
does.
grocery store.
I don't know if mine does or not. Mine might. I don't know. I don't go in Walmart unless I just
Oh, unless it's pure
absolutely.
desperation.
Well,
Yeah,
yeah.
My
like a
husband
last resort type thing that I go in there.
Same
let
here,
my
because
husband
I get road rage in Walmart, and when I almost ran.
go.
Yeah, and I almost like ran an entire human being over with my cart. So I don't usually go in there, but I did have to go in there like a month or two ago, and I took a picture of the board because Sebastian's picture was at the top, and I posted it in the Facebook group, and then just tagged the location.
Well, that's awesome.
Yeah. I used to feel like we would see them a lot more though than we do now. I mean,
Right.
so
Well, we didn't have social media back then either, and we had the milk cartons and all of that. Remember?
yeah, but there's something about having that hard copy in front of your face. I feel like
Yeah.
it sits longer. It
I
registers.
agree.
Well, why can't they bring them back to the milk jugs and stuff?
Because they don't make the milk cartons anymore. They make just the plastic.
Yeah, it's all the plastic jugs and stuff.
But they could still put a label on, a sticker on there, like they do on the front, telling you what your milk is. Isn't that a sticker? Yeah, it's a sticker.
Yeah, they could, but it costs too much.
Because you read it costs too much money to print the stickers.
That's
and
what
the
I was
labels.
gonna say too. Yeah,
Which
I
is
just-
crazy.
because they would have to
think.
Yeah,
change
it's
them.
sad. It's sad.
It's sad.
I just had a
Because they'd have to
brilliant.
change them ever so often.
I just had a brilliant idea though,
What?
and nobody's ever thought of. Ooh, I'm gonna have to hold on. I may have to go patent this before I tell you.
She's copywriting
You're
it
gonna
now.
patent that and just tell us.
Why? You know how we have like the shipping envelopes and shipping boxes.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody should create envelopes and shipping boxes with all the like different faces and stuff of missing people. Because do you know how many hands those boxes
Oh yeah,
go?
that would be a good idea. Try to
Wouldn't
get
that
it
be a
done,
good idea?
I say the boxes would be.
Yeah, I do too.
It's easier to get more content or more stuff on a box than it would be an envelope.
Yeah.
Well, like I'm talking like the big envelopes, like the big brown ones. Like,
Okay, yeah,
um,
I know what you're talking about now. Yeah.
mhm.
Shoot, do the Amazon boxes.
That's
Oh
that's
God.
what I was thinking. Yeah.
That's a good
Yeah.
idea.
Everybody's always ordering shit from Amazon, so yeah.
Yeah.
Except for me, I'm poor.
Tonka said they do
What
too
is it?
make cartons still. It's just more convenient and cheaper for corporations to produce the plastic. Yes, and
That's
destroy the
the
world.
thing. It's about money and people. I don't know. I ain't gonna say nothing.
No, you're
Yeah.
Oh
right.
man, I've had this idea, and I'm gonna have to do something with. I'm gonna have to. What I gotta
Good.
think. What can I?
If
I,
you
I will. You know what? I would start
do it,
selling. I would start selling something just to be able to do that with boxes.
well,
Because
call Amazon and tell them that you have an idea and that you want to speak with someone in their department who does the designs on their boxes.
That they make enough money, they can put a little bit towards
Exactly.
missing children.
Exactly. King Scarlet soda cans would be great.
Yeah.
soda cans would be really. That would be really good.
Plastic bags.
Yeah.
You guys still get plastic bags?
Yeah, we have them
Yeah,
here.
Oh, we don't
Mhm.
have them here.
that's
Yeah.
all we get.
Well, that's all we have here. In any
We,
of our
you have,
grocery
if you
stores,
want, if you
dollar
don't bring your
stores.
reusables, you could buy a paper bag for 10 cents.
yeah,
Seriously?
Seriously.
yep.
Oh
That's what
my
they're trying here
God.
too.
They're trying here to sell those reusable ones
They're
for
trying to do
$1 a
what they with
piece.
all
I
plastic.
mean, you can get the reusable bags, like you can buy them from Walmart, and I think the Dollar Generals down here have them.
Yeah.
That you can get, but any store down here, even like gas stations, anything like that, everything's plastic bags.
Yep.
See, I
Which
miss
is
that
worse
because
for the
I'd use them for
environment.
my cat litter, like when
Yeah, you just empty your groceries and then save them up, reuse them.
yeah, you cannot get them anywhere here at all.
How's Dollar?
I'm
I
guessing he's
haven't heard
asleep
him
right now.
tonight.
I'm guessing he's asleep right now.
Stay
So
quiet.
Did you drug that poor little kitten?
no,
You give him
he's just been
what do
all
you call it?
over.
Catnip?
No, I wouldn't do that to him. He's just. Hopefully, he's
Well, if you
asleep.
gave him catnip, he wouldn't be sleeping. He'd be going climbing your walls.
Yeah, he's actually been quiet tonight, and he's in the living room.
Aw.
So unless he's in the bedroom
You
with my
need to
son, he may be in there.
you need to post pictures of him.
If he would sit still long enough for me to get a picture of him.
I got a super cute one of Tucker tonight that I posted in Discord.
Yeah, you did.
He was
With the-
watching.
That was
down the
cute.
hallway.
No, he was on the
Oh,
couch.
with the peaches.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
Okay, I've seen it.
I have to protect his, like
Dog porn. It's dog porn. She just put dog porn on our Discord.
Libra Moon. Yes, I did see that they finally found the boy.
it just doesn't. I don't know. For some reason, my dogs, they're always in a position where they're showing their
boys.
stuff. Yeah, and
They're
it's like it
boys.
doesn't feel right to post a picture of them like that. So I got to cover it.
You're censored.
Libra Moon said, Scarlett, you heard the parents of Bryson Murray been arrested. He was found, but they abused him, the ex-NFL Colts player.
Yes, I heard that too.
Yep, the mom and the dad both got arrested.
Yep.
Elsie, he's fine. I talked to him the other day. Okay, so here is the map in the area. So I just went ahead and did like the directions and added the 3 areas that it had on that timeline.
Oh, that's what you were doing? Putting all the blue lines on there?
Yes, for
Oh,
Kelly Patachowski.
well, aren't you?
Well, I just did directions and it just added like 3 destinations and put it on there. Hold on, let me put her name with this so I know who I'm talking about here. Okay. All right, so it shows at 10:20 that morning she is at her cell phone data was at the Schultz Creek trailhead, which is or at on the trail somewhere. It's which is going to be in this area. 12:13, her cell phone shows up at her house in Coconino Estate, which is way down here. Literally 2.5 hours. And I'm gonna have to go back and make sure that that's the only Coconino Estates. Because if her phone was showing data at 10:20, and then it arrives back home at 12:13, that's less than 2 hours.
Yeah, but that sounds
And
about right.
Do you know where about in there that Chelsea went missing?
she was up this way. I remember Williams and Ash Fork
Yeah.
there was a road
Yeah.
between those two. So it was in this area up in here where she went missing at.
Tonka wants to know are those refinery with holding tanks right there?
That's what I was just getting ready to ask.
These are here
It looks like,
Flagstaff
yeah.
City reservoirs. Is this what you were talking about, Tonka?
Those are huge, too.
Was her husband's Daniel? Was Daniel?
Yes.
All right, so it's weird. Me and Catsby, we're looking at the same article. I think I sent it to you in your Discord DM. I don't know if you want to. Kelly Patachowski, right? 45.
Yep.
Hmm. I hope they
Wait,
check those.
this came out on the 5th. So he confesses to murder, evidence tampering?
What?
Yes. Okay, so prosecutors in the Coconino County say that the husband of a Flagstaff woman whose body, so she was found also?
Oh my goodness! I must have sent you a day
Well,
old article.
The one that you sent, though, was from July the 5th also, Avery.
Oh,
And this one is from July the 5th. Okay, so
wow.
prosecutors in the Coconino County say that the husband of a Flagstaff woman whose body was recovered Friday confessed to murdering her and hiding her body. Police located 45-year-old Kelly Patachowski's body at about 10 a.m. on Friday, but declined to specify where her body was found or who discovered it, citing an active investigation. So she was just found yesterday. Basically, it's now Sunday where I'm at, but in a news conference Friday afternoon, Coconino County Attorney Michael Tunick said that the victim's husband agreed to plead guilty to second-degree murder, evidence tampering, attempting to hide a dead body, and possession of a controlled substance. Flagstaff officers arrested the victim's husband, Daniel Patachowski, on Tuesday after authorities talked with family and witnesses and after processing evidence, police said. The arrest came after Kelly Patachowski's cell phone data placed the device in the Schultz Creek Trail about 10:20 a.m., while Daniel Patachowski was observed in the same area about 11:30 a.m. At approximately 12:13, the device was back at the couple's Coconino Estates home. Kelly's white Mazda CX-5 and Daniel were seen about 1:30 at Campbell Mesa Trailhead. So Tunick said that Petachowski was cooperative with questioning and led police to Kelly's body, cell phone, keys, and the weapon allegedly used to murder her. So they're going to let him plead guilty to second degree.
That's bullshit.
Huge bullshit. Yeah.
I
Okay,
don't.
Betty Jo, have a good night.
Oh, good night, Betty Jo.
Good night, Betty Jo.
Good Betty Joe.
Wow.
I wish the police could be like, yeah, lead us to the body, and we'll work a deal. And then after they take them to the body, the police can just be like, you know what, gotcha. You're still getting shot. You know what I mean? Like, because that's it.
Yeah, but if he signs the agreements,
Yeah, and
what I'm
I know why they do it. For the families and to find the but it just still seems so unfair.
oh, because I mean, he even led him to the weapon that he used. If this ain't premeditated, that's
They should have another bargaining tactic. Like if you cooperate, and lead us to the body, then we'll let you eat in prison. You know what I mean? Like something other than lesser charges.
okay.
Sounds
Because
good
it
to
says
me.
here, Tunick said that the agreement made with the suspect would require him to serve the entirety of a 16-year sentence, the maximum sentence for second-degree murder. Where if he would have gotten first degree, he would have gotten life.
16 years is all he'll
That's
get?
crazy.
He'll have to serve the
terrible.
full the maximum 16-year sentence. So he won't even get like 80% served and all that and get off on parole. You have to serve
Cool.
16 years is not enough. He
You
took
only-
this woman's life. He hid her body. He hid the cell phone. He was planning
Michelle
on
Draconis, she got what, 14 years? I mean, this man's only getting 2 more years than her. That's just ridiculous.
A lot of people in Alabama for second degree murder, they only get like 8 to 10 years.
that is crazy.
That's travesty.
Okay, so police said that Petachowski gave a false testimony and tried to mislead the investigation as they searched for his wife's body. But all
That's
he's going to
even
have
worse.
to serve 16 years is all he's going to get for this.
What was his Does it say what his motive was?
It hasn't yet. Let's see. So drones, mountain bike patrols, search dogs, and over 60 volunteer search teams were used in an attempt to locate Kelly, police said. Eyewitnesses, many of whom are neighbors of Kelly's, helped provide tips and testimony that provided critical in questioning Daniel Petachowski, police said. The victim's family was not represented at the press conference, but police across the board offered condolences for the loss of their mother. The news conference also featured Flagstaff Police Department Chief Sean Conley, who praised the family's strength and their resolve in handling this incredibly tragic situation. Conley noted that the discovery of Kelly's body was tragic news for a community gripped with her disappearance. If the dude's only going to get 16 years, I'm voting jail justice.
That is crazy.
Oh my God.
I wonder if she has kids. That's crazy.
Well, just imagine if she has kids, your mother has been murdered at the hands of your dad, and he's only going to get 16 years for doing it. After he hid her body, her phone, her keys, led them to the weapon of choice, and he's only going to get 16 years.
We're getting too lenient on this stuff.
Yes.
Wow.
That is crazy. I feel bad for her family. For real.
Yeah.
I'm glad that they found her. That way she can be laid to rest properly. But 16 years is just a slap in the face to the victim's family.
You know, they also need to take in consideration the method,
Yes.
you know?
So he'll be out when he's 61.
Yeah, how old did it say he was?
I think you said 45.
No, he's 58. I
Oh,
just found it on the
58.
article that you sent. Yeah. Daniel Pedachowski, 58.
So he'll get out at 74 or 75. That's just so crazy.
He shouldn't even get out.
No.
I mean,
Hey, I wonder what is going on with the oh goodness, I cannot remember their names, but the husband and the wife and the son who unalived the pregnant girl and her boyfriend. I wonder if they're still in jail. Do you remember their names?
wait, who now?
The husband and the wife and their son, Joe was the son's name, Joe. And remember they unalived the pregnant girl and her boyfriend in the car?
Oh, you're talking about Savannah Soto?
Yeah. What was the
Preciado.
Preciado?
Yes. What was her first shit? Hold on. Let me go to Facebook. Okay.
Yeah, I wonder if they're still in jail or.
Okay, so wasn't the mom her bond was reduced? I believe I seen that. Hold on, let me go to my groups here.
You know, Leslie Van Houten was released from prison.
Who's that?
She was with Charles Manson.
Oh,
Yes, I remember that.
Yeah, they just released her.
Yeah, she was like old now, though, right?
Yeah, but I don't care. She still needs
Well,
to
no,
stay
she
in
shouldn't
there.
have. She shouldn't have gotten out. No.
How
Yeah,
old
so
is
you know,
she?
funny you say that because we were just talking. I mean, my dad was telling me about this man in Reading back in the 1987. He had unalived his wife, and he like kind of fargoed her. Basically, is what happened. He was supposed to get
He what? Fargoed?
fargoed.
What's that mean?
Oh my
I'll
heavens.
put it in back chat.
Okay.
So he was supposed to have 50 years in prison. They let him out 20 years early. Granted, he's old, but still, I mean,
Who
I'm sorry.
cares? The other
Yeah,
person's no
I
longer
mean,
here.
yes. I mean, 20 years or I'm no. Mm-mm. Well, we don't have the DP here, so but still.
I think they're letting them out because they're just overpopulated.
Well,
Oh, they're
you
too
know, maybe
old to
there
do
should be another
anything
solution for
now.
that.
I agree. Definitely another solution.
Okay, so Ramon Preciado was denied a bond reduction on June the 17th. Let's see, his complaint is that his health is deteriorating and not getting the medical care that he wants. Who gives a fuck about that when you literally helped your son murder a pregnant girl? Let's see, however, it was proven that he has been treated with numerous testing, all of which came back fine. So he did not get a bail reduction, but I did see where the mom got one.
King Scarlet Pit, Crimea River.
That's what I'm saying. Who cares? You literally helped hide the bodies of a pregnant girl who was about to give birth to her little baby boy. Harbinger,
Right.
how are you doing? I mean,
Are they being
Hello,
charged?
Harbinger.
Are they being charged for the baby also?
yes.
Oh, that's good.
Yes.
We just need to have like one big island or something where we send all of these people and just let them fend for themselves.
Yep.
They can grow their own food, build their own houses, off each other all they want.
Yep. Do whatever the hell they want. Just stay on their side of the earth.
Mm-hmm.
Medical testing.
Yep. Sounds good to me. We need a cure for cancer. Although I think we already have one.
Agreed.
Yeah. Some people they just I'm like at a loss of words. Like he's worried about medical attention. And you went and did what you did.
So, Avery, did you read all of Bloom's book?
No, I'm not done yet. I'm about a little over halfway.
Like with his dad and stuff, is it like factual or is he speculating?
It seems like he got his information from. Oh, hold on. I'll be right back.
Michael?
I wonder if she's getting an update.
Might be Jaden.
Huh?
I can't either.
Yeah, they're talking about you. It seems like he got his information from neighbors
Michael?
and family members. Mm-hmm.
I mean, because in there, doesn't it say that his family actually suspected him?
Yeah, and the way he words it is like he got his information. He's getting that information from somebody close.
I mean, how else is he going to know what went on in that car?
Right. Yeah. That's how it seems to me so far.
Come on. Now, Nancy Grace read that in one day, and she has dogs, moms, kids, and a job. And she's reading it in Costco parking lot and any place else she can. Why aren't you finished?
Because I have been painting, and I've been a chauffeur lately. Might as well put a taxi sticker on my vehicle.
What did you decide on your hallway? Burgundy and gold.
Yeah, I posted a picture of it in Discord. I ended up going with, it's like a soup. It's like a really light sage green,
Mm-hmm.
but it's light. It's not.
That's what my walls. I have burgundy, sage, and caramel.
Yeah,
They're
I'm just going
together.
I love that. I need an update so bad.
I'm just going room by room, and we're doing like spring cleaning in the summer. Yesterday we took like 6 bags to the Goodwill. Jaden's room is completely finished now. So then I have a few other bedrooms, and the living room, the dining room, the kitchen, the laundry room, the Florida room, and room.
Well, it looks great, so keep it up. It's a lot of work.
Yeah, it's probably gonna take me a year.
Lieberman, I saw that about Susan Smith. Y'all remember her?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, she's supposed to be getting out of prison soon. And yeah, she's been talking to her some sugar daddies on the outside.
You've been talking about She's been talking about kids. She thinks she's ready to have children.
Oh, I hope they fucking yank her reproductive system
Yeah.
completely out of her body before they let her
And
out.
make sure she can't marry anybody with children either.
Now, that should be a
Right.
requirement, honestly.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she does not need kids, but yeah, she has been talking to some sugar daddies. She's, I think, gotten in trouble a couple of times
Oh, yeah.
for doing stuff in prison.
The wild thing.
Yes. Yeah, that woman there. Ugh. She doesn't.
There's a
she
lot
doesn't
of women
deserve-
that have babies by officers and stuff in prison. It's
Yeah.
crazy.
Well, she doesn't deserve to get
No.
out of jail, out of prison. Yeah, Margaret. She said that she was carjacked.
Yep.
Yeah. And I don't know how she would be now, Libra Moon. Let me look. She's
Oh, was she? She's probably in her 50s, I think.
let's see. Probably close to that. She is 52 years old. She was born September 26, 1971.
Harbinger, is that for Lena and I? Because I would love to do that.
I just wrote it down. Yeah.
That one's strange. We have to do Bigfoot first, though, on our conspiracy.
You know, whatever comes naturally. I do like Bigfoot.
Have you ever heard of it, Lena?
No,
Oh, man.
I'm shocked. You know,
Yeah, it's extremely interesting. It's a whodunit.
Okay, so this woman, this Susan Smith woman, reportedly told one of several suitors that she would make a good stepmom as her first parole hearing approaches in her life sentence for drowning her two boys.
Yep, that's what I heard.
Wow. You couldn't even take care of your own two kids. Like, you did what you did to them, but you're going to make a good stepmom? Okay.
Why didn't she just leave him with the dad and just leave?
And just leave. Yeah. You know, just, if you don't want them, just leave them with the dad, and just leave them completely alone. Like, don't come in and out of their life. Just leave them completely alone.
There's less shame in that than unaliving them.
It's sad though, because some people probably need real mental health attention.
Well, they say, I think her husband said she had what do you call it? Postpartum depression.
Mm-hmm.
But that's not what it ever sounded to me like. It sounded to me like she wanted this man and needed to get rid of the kids.
Yeah, I wonder, I wonder if they have her mental health history.
And so she began her life sentence on November of the 4th of 94. It seems like that it was way before 94 though, whenever.
I thought it was in the 80s.
That's okay. Let me see when it actually happened, because that's what I mean,
it seems like it.
You guys are making me want to look up Diane Downs too. Have you guys ever seen that movie, Small Sacrifices? Sarah Fawcett plays Diane Downs.
No, I've never seen it.
Oh my goodness!
Not the burning bed one, is it?
No, it's the one where she pretends like when she's driving on a back road that this man runs out like he needs help, and when she goes out to help him, that he just goes to the car and shoots her children, but one of them lived and was able to testify against her. And it was all because she wanted a man who didn't
Yes,
want
I
children.
remember that. Yes, I remember that now.
That movie, Small Sacrifice. Oh my goodness, that movie
I've never
made
seen it.
you guys have to watch it. It will make you cry. And in real life, the lead detective who worked the case, him and his wife ended up adopting the child that lived.
I didn't know that, but I
It's a
remember
true
that case.
story.
Yeah, true story. That's what I was thinking when you guys are talking about Susan Smith. It reminded me, I want to look and see if Diane Downs is still in prison.
Okay, so yeah, it happened October the 25th, 1994. It seems like it was, for whatever reason, I'm thinking the 80s also that happened. Damn, I wasn't 14 whenever that happened. Damn.
Diane Downs is still in prison.
Oh, good. I'm glad.
For whatever reason on the Susan, I don't know, it seemed like 88.
Like, yeah, it seemed like in the 80s is when that happened, like the late 80s.
Yeah.
Like I was younger than 14 when it happened. Jeez.
So how old is she? She's got to be what?
She's 52 now. Damn. Let's see. What year did the Diane Downs? What year did that happen, Avery?
I'll have to look and see.
I actually have it. If you, I could. It's
Okay.
1984.
Okay. I don't guess I remember that one though.
I don't either. So this is the woman that you're talking about that Farrah Fawcett played.
Yeah. And she was playing the song "Hungry Like a Wolf" when she did this. When she pew-pewed her own children.
What?
Yeah. And it was all because she wanted to be with this man who was actually married and having an affair. But he told her that he would leave his wife and be with her, but that he didn't want to be a daddy. And so then she went and did that.
I'm
That's
sorry.
crazy.
Ain't no man. Mm-mm. No.
Mm-mm.
Ain't no man worth doing that to your kids.
Farrah Fawcett played. She played that part really, really good in that movie.
I love Farrah Fawcett. She's beautiful. She was beautiful.
I think that movie is actually on YouTube. Small Sacrifices. I'm pretty sure it is.
Who was the lady? I cannot remember her name. Y'all probably know who I'm talking about. She had like four or five kids, and she unalived them in the bathtub. You know who I'm talking about?
Oh man, her name is like right there.
I can't remember her name. Andrea Yates. Thank you,
That's it. Oh, yeah, that's it.
I wonder whatever happened to her.
Because for a long time, her husband.
Muted. I was trying to tell you. What?
For a long time, her husband stood by her side, but then I think he eventually stopped.
Yeah. Rusty was his name, yeah.
Okay, yeah, it says here that they divorced in 2005. Her motive was postpartum psychosis, schizophrenia. She got 5 capital murder charges. In 2002, life imprisonment with a possibility of parole after 40 years. How the fuck do you get parole or a possibility of parole when you took the life of your kids, your babies?
Mm.
Yeah, then yeah.
Wow.
Wasn't one of them like really little too? Was one of them like
Mhm.
a year old or something?
Yeah.
Oh,
I mean, they need to count the average span between what age they are and what age is the average lifespan. And that should be how many years you have to stay in prison and
Oh,
add
wait a
each one of
minute.
those up.
Okay, so she was in 2002. She got life in prison. Then in 2006, she had a retrial and she was found not guilty by reason of insanity. As soon as
Right. So she's
she was committed by the court to a high security North Texas State Hospital in Vernon, where she
right.
received medical treatment and was a roommate of Dina Schlosser, another woman who committed infanticide by killing her infant daughter. In January 2007, Yates was moved to Caryville State Hospital, a low security state mental hospital in Caryville, Texas.
Yeah, I remember that.
I
Yeah,
thought that.
they were like stair steps, I think, and that's why he stood behind by her for such a long time.
mm,
So
I
she's
just
gonna
can't
spend.
imagine 5 times, 5 times.
The one
If
she had
that's
to
not
chase down in the
premeditated.
house.
oh my.
So she's
So,
gonna spend the rest of her life in the mental institution.
Yeah,
yeah.
just Dawn says she doesn't want to get out either.
Or is it that she has to do 40 years in the mental?
Well, that was when. Okay, so the 40 years was on her life imprisonment uh, verdict, and then she was had the possibility of parole after 40 years. That was overturned in 2005. In 2006, she was found not guilty by reason of insanity on a retrial.
Yeah, I think she can't be let out until she is mentally capable or get whatever.
Wow.
Yes.
I wonder what's going to happen with Lindsay Clancy. She's still in the hospital.
What, the one that jumped out the window?
Mhm. Yep.
I haven't heard anything else about her. There really isn't. It's been over a year and a half since that happened.
Doesn't it seem like it was just like
Like,
yesterday?
yeah, not
Crazy.
like just 6 months ago or something like that.
Yeah,
Maybe
yeah.
a year instead of a year and a half. Jeez, that's
That's
the thing.
the same thing with the Idaho 4. It's just like when I think about how long it's been already, November will be 2 years,
Yeah.
Yep.
and it just doesn't seem like that.
Nope.
See, that's how I got old, because everything just flies by.
Yeah, all these
Why
cases go by like super super quick.
why is it that everything goes so slow when you're a child and a teenager, and then everything goes so fast when you're an adult?
Because when we were kids, we wanted it to go by quick because we couldn't wait to become adults. That's how dumb we were. We could
So
not wait to become an adult.
maybe we should
Then when you're
pretend.
adult, you get so busy doing everything. It just, believe me, as you get older, it goes faster. It's no lie.
I
Oh,
want to
don't
go back
tell
to
me.
my teenage years so I can go back to high school and just be a high school kid
Yeah.
and not
Ooh,
have
I
all
want
the
to go back.
responsibilities.
I want to go back because there's a couple people I should have sucker punched.
Oh my goodness.
It's crazy if we would have known then what we know now.
Oh, absolutely.
I don't even look at my Facebook anymore because all of my high school friends, I'm like, I don't know what happened to me. They're all like doctors and lawyers and big business owners, and I'm just like,
And you're going to be a famous podcaster.
I'm not even posting anymore.
Yeah, no, believe half what you read. And I'm
Yeah.
sure a quarter of that is
Oh.
true. I live in my high school town. I see everybody I went to high school with all the
That's
time.
why I wouldn't even worry about going to my damn high school reunion. Like I
Yeah, I
see
know.
y'all every day if they at the Dollar General. I don't give a fuck about going to a
Oh,
high
they're
school
they're
reunion.
in the restaurant. They're wasted. It's like I see them all. I'm like, I'm good. Yeah.
Hell, I see you. I see your mama, your daddy, your kids. I don't need to go to a reunion
Yeah.
when I
Yes.
already know what's going on with you. Like, you
I
know.
don't see mine every day, but I have never been, and I don't
Oh
care
my
to go.
god! I
They had
mean,
like a
It's a
mock
bunch of
reunion.
posing. It's like a bunch of posing and putting
Oh
on,
yeah.
and it's like, really,
They had like
well,
some sort of
either
mock reunion at my job, and I was like, I avoided everybody. I was like, I'm busy. I'm working. I just
I
ate.
mean, we live in the same flipping community that we grew up in, that we went
Yeah.
to school in.
No one's
Yeah,
left.
no, we're all still here.
Yep.
You know, it's just I see you all the time. I don't need to see you at a
that's
reunion.
how it. Yeah, my husband sees, because we still live in the same area he grew up in, and he sees them all the time.
Wow.
And you look at your friends, and he's like, he comes home and he said, I saw such and such at Leakers, and it's like, he's like, my God, they look really old. Do I look really old?
Yeah, no, some people you don't recognize. That's happened to me
No.
at all. I'm like, oh my, hey, I have no idea who these people are, and some people you do, but I don't know. I try to avoid. I'm always doing the bob and weave. Bob and weave. I will walk I'll walk like through the hallway to the back entrance, through the kitchen, through the other side of the restaurant, so I could just avoid people
Like,
purposely.
just leave me alone, people.
Yes.
Do you guys remember that movie where it had Phoebe from Friends in it, and they go to their high school reunion and they tell a lie and say that they invented Post-it notes, and then they get caught in the lie. The two girls. One of the girls was Phoebe from Friends, and the other girl was I can't remember. Did you guys watch that movie?
Wait, they went back to high school?
They went to their high school reunion.
Oh, Romy and Michelle.
Yes,
Romy and
that's
Michelle.
it. Romy and Michelle.
No, I never seen it.
And so like all of their high school friends had all turned into like, successful people, but they hadn't. And so they created this lie that they invented the Post-it note, and they got busted. It's a hilarious movie.
It was funny. I'm trying to think who's the other girl. I think she was Saturday Night Live, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
I've never watched that one.
It'll make you laugh.
Okay, I need to get off of Twitter and out of Discord. Peggy Sue got married. Never watched that one either.
Yeah, I'm gonna hop down because it's after 2, and
It's past your bedtime, Avery.
I know. I need to go brush my teeth and wash my face.
Yep, I'm about to get out of here as well, so I can go eat. Haven't ate today.
Love you, Avery.
I love you guys too.
Talk to you soon.
Have a good night.
All right. Good night.
All right, have a good night. Thank you for coming up.
Well, thank you for having me.
For sure.
I'm going to jump down too so I can go practice some more. I love you guys. Thanks for
I love you too. I'm gonna go and time you.
Okay, yeah, y'all gonna do that. But I mean, you said you got to do it. What day did you say?
15th.
Okay, so you still got a few more days, but you're gonna nail it. You'll be fine.
I hope so. You guys have more faith in me than I do.
You're just thinking too much into it.
I know. That's
she like psychs herself out almost.
Yeah, that's what you're doing.
Good night, everybody. I love
All
you
right.
all. Sleep safe. I'll see you next time. Thank
Okay.
you, Scarlett.
You're welcome. Thanks
Feel
for coming up.
better. Stay
Oh.
feeling better.
I'm going to try my best.
All right, so it comes down to me. Thank you so much.
Well, thank you for coming up.
Absolutely. Please stay safe. Just keep us posted. Let us know,
Okay.
anything that's going on with your weather situation.
I'm hoping it's not going to do too bad. They're predicting as of right now 50 to 60 mile per hour, 40 to 60 mile per hour winds, which isn't that bad, and
No.
probably just a lot of rain.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. Hopefully it will just skim right by you. Usually the summer, in the summer, hopefully they just go by quickly. But
yeah. So
if you
that's
need
what I'm
anything, we will be in touch. Thank you
Okay.
so much again.
You're welcome.
And
Thank you for coming up.
absolutely my pleasure. And you have a wonderful night. And thank you, everybody, for being here. Have a great night, everybody.
All right. You too.
Thank you.
Uh-huh. All right. Yeah. I'm about to get out of here as well. So thank you all so much for coming and hanging out. I do apologize that I've been out and missing for like the last week, but the migraine and the heat it was a lot to deal with. But I'm feeling better. I am back now. If anybody's in these crazy ass storms that's going on, or even in the path of this hurricane that's coming, please be safe. I love you all, and I will see y'all next time.